Just make sure to keep your thumb on the outside.
If you can get
through
up,
him.
then
Don't
you
punch back.
haven't punched hard enough.
Did you guys notice my wig is actually blue today?
I
Hey,
can't
nice
even
blue
see.
wig.
I mean, it
I like
looks
that it's like a
little
navy
blue
blue.
shiny, but it's hard to tell. It looks
All right.
black.
Yes, it's just on the light highlights.
I did just start streaming and recording. Is it okay if I leave that in page, or do you want me to take that out?
I don't care.
Okay.
Now
that's
it's
nice.
definitely blue.
Did-
It's got like highlights in it.
Didn't know, now I know. All
I
right.
figured it wouldn't appear very easily on this camera
Yeah,
and
well,
lighting.
Titty
Awesome.
bum bum. I got that song stuck in my head.
All right.
What is it?
Oh, it's
See,
not-
even Amanda knows that song.
It's Selena.
Selena, it ain't nothing but a bustier.
It's a song called Titty Titty Bum Bum.
Selena.
I don't know.
Yes, it's supposed to be quiet time, resting time, not electronics time.
Ooh, are you gonna play it for us?
Mom, it's
Are you-
Friday.
Friday,
Bum, bum.
Friday,
Ow.
titty titty bum bum.
It's not titty titty bum bum. Stop disrespecting her.
Huh?
That's not how the song
I'm
goes.
It's
respecting her.
bitty.
Titties and
Bitty
bum bum.
bitty bum
No.
bum.
He knows what it is. He's just being a bum.
Yeah, Peter's playing black and blue.
Awesome.
Yep.
He's a bruiser. Haha, get it?
Honey, this area is not for you.
He
They don't know
says
how to watch their mouth.
you don't get to have any spells or creatures.
I'm ready, by the way.
All right, let's go.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
It's
that-
not that I don't know how to watch my mouth. It's that this is my safe space where I
Yeah,
can
this is.
I can
this is
blurt
No, I
out
get
anything
it.
I want.
I'm
I
Oh, you have
allowed.
your
you.
To,
And
headphones
if you
in,
want to
Amanda.
klaxon it to the world, that's
My
on you.
headphones
I'm
won't
allowed to
hurt
curse,
me.
Mom. Gosh.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
a
if you
big
want to
boy.
come and troubleshoot my headphones real quick, then I can. But otherwise, they don't always work.
Do you want to go
Well,
troubleshoot our
Stop
headphones?
breaking
Like,
headphones.
Oh,
I
let's
got-
play D&D.
Hey, how long does heroism last?
Never.
Oh, don't want you to.
That's a great question.
When did you get
A
heroism?
minute.
When Blake cast it on me?
Oh.
I was gonna make him be a pretend tank.
Okay. So,
What were we fighting? That was the big monster.
Yeah, the one
robot.
that I pushed and no
So
one
then it's
used.
probably been well over a minute.
It went after you and then plugged the door back up.
I tried to get you guys had turns. You could have run before he had his turn, but you
That's
didn't.
not true. That's actually not true. You
It
pushed him out of the
actually
way,
is.
and then he stuffed
No.
himself
No, he
right
did
back
not.
into that doorway
No, he did not.
immediately.
He didn't
Do we need to check the replay?
check it because I was sitting there waiting. I'm like, come on, guys.
I
Come
really
on.
wanted to. I thought that was a sick tactical move.
It's fine. You guys got all trapped. I couldn't be trapped. I'm too big to be trapped in that room. So I had to get out.
I don't want to be trapped either. I especially don't want to be trapped in a donjon.
so
Yeah, well, where's all the ghouls? I'm ready to die.
last time when we played, you guys traveled up the stairs and were kind of lurking around to figure out exactly what was happening up here on the second story of this house that you were charged to clear out of whatever lied within. You made your way up and snuck into a room as this creature was stomping through. Eventually, it came and found you inside as all of you fought. Eventually overcoming the mechanical beasts. However, through curiosity, as you entered the next room, a blast radius from a deck of cards was discovered, upon which Relisa pulled a deck of cards, followed by Unit 7. Relisa had pulled... what did you pull exactly? I wrote all this down, actually. Oh, here's a whole recap. I'm going to reread this. Last time we played, the group fought their way through this... I forgot I wrote this. Fought their way through this haunted house. They located a magic plunger and a rolling pin. They began to investigate the upper stairs when the patrolling mech discovered them. They dealt with him while backed into a room, but eventually made it out all right. The group headed towards a large bedroom and found a blast radius from a central point and found a deck of cards. Relisa pulled Throne. She gained proficiency with the skill and doubles her proficiency bonus when making a check made with that skill. In addition, she gains rightful ownership of a small keep somewhere in the world. However, the keep is currently in the hands of monsters, which you must clear out before you can make claim as yours. Unit 7 then pulled the Uriel. This card's Medusa-like visage curses him, taking a -2 penalty on saving throws. While cursed, only a god of or the magic of the fates can end this curse. That one's rough. But not as rough as Donjon. Right before you, Unit 7 disappears in front of your eyes. All of his items falls clattering to the ground. As this happens, you guys are kind of spread out in this room, but the group of you call out and pull the rest of the allies to this room, where you will see Unit's gear lying on the ground. What would you like to do?
I don't know. Did we ever get to it? I rolled a 28 or a 29 on trying to take this robot apart to like see if there's cool stuff in it. And that was just shortly before Relisa came out to be like, hey, there's cards and we definitely pulled some.
You probably have just like rolled out your tools to a point where you're ready to begin operation when you hear this yelling. So your tools are expertly placed with the
Nice.
28.
I'm so good at having tools.
But
you could say I'm an expert.
But with that roll, you would also have eyeballed a couple points of entries, and you feel like this roll will carry over for future investigation on the robot.
Where was I? Because I wasn't in the room anymore.
You're that red icon.
I was about somewhere out here. I just know I had left because I was done with your guys' BS and bullying.
We have to draw more cards to save him.
I think so.
What the fuck is going on in there, Relisa? Sherfa.
Unit 7 is gone. I think that we had to pull more cards to get him back.
Maybe I should pull 3 cards.
I'm pretty sure things started popping out and coming and attacking us at this moment, so I don't think we have time for cards.
Oh yeah,
I
we
don't
heard
know.
raw and ghosty
Cause-
sounds.
Ghost thingies were gonna come and get us.
You,
So
Quick, pull cards before they get to us.
The only way, to be sure.
yeah, I mean, you guys did hear that, but in this moment, there seems to be silence as you kind of wait.
could I tell where it was coming from?
It,
Door?
yeah, it appears to have been coming from this general area over this way.
Gotcha. Okay.
The call was
I'm
coming
gonna-
from inside the house.
It was inside
Quickly
the house.
Everything is from the house.
I'm going to quickly take my tools, which are all nicely laid out on my leather pad, and roll them back up real quick, shove them in my pack, and then, like, take cover behind Sherfa.
Okay.
Did he do
Oh.
anything about all of his equipment that's on the ground, or just leave it?
Well, no, pack it up.
What the fuck did I just say?
You
Not-
said packed up your tools.
She said Unit
I'm
I'm
7's
saying all of
here.
Unit 7's stuff.
Yeah, what the fuck did she just say? Pay
What
attention,
if, I'm not.
asshole.
Are you drunk?
Fuck you. Are you
We're
drunk?
married.
Sorry, go ahead.
Is anyone drunk?
I haven't drank alcohol in like a month.
I wish I was drunk.
I have a
What
drink.
did you say,
I'm
Al?
not drunk. I have a drink.
Nothing. The gear's on the ground.
We have a drink.
You guys are sharing a drink?
Oh, that's so sweet.
I suppose.
Thanks, Bay.
Didn't realize I was sharing the drink, but I am.
That's such a big cup.
Yeah. So, okay, what are we doing?
Pack his stuff up, and I guess
Yeah, let's. I
gotta-
guess we pack it up in a bag.
is my brain just left me. Wow.
Come back.
I literally just had a huge brain fart.
I really dislike when that happens. Just sit there and be like, blah, blah, blah.
I literally just
It's okay. We're not in a rush.
it's gone. It's gone forever. Well, while
It's okay.
I try and think,
Do you guys pick up
who
the deck?
No, I'm not
Yeah.
touching that thing.
You pick up the deck, Toucher?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll stick it in my bag
Perfect. Make sure you.
along with his entire inventory.
You're picking up all his stuff?
It will go into my bag of holding.
Awesome.
And
Wait a second.
I hope that he still has it listed on his character sheet, because that'll just serve as my bag of holding.
Yeah. That'd be insane for him to remove everything.
Yeah. We're gonna have to
As-
try and...
Aside from his normal gear, as you're kind of putting all this through, you do find these 2 gems that you've seen light up as they get used. They were inset in his palm. And
Wait, I
you
thought
see
he had 4.
he might have 3, he might have 1 in his chest and 2 in each palm. I forget. But you see them, and they are much larger than you think, and they are beyond any sort of gem you've ever seen. It's very,
Ooh.
very interesting.
Gonna have to find someone that knows more about these cards.
Is it bigger than my crystal focus?
No. No, smaller.
That's good. Well, pack it all up. We're gonna have to inspect the rest of these rooms. Is everyone feeling okay?
I'm feeling
I'm good.
sad. Our
Yeah.
robot's gone.
I mean, I
Oh,
am
wait, he's
sad
right
about
there.
units. Probably.
No,
Look, he's right there.
He's not there. He's a ghost.
But
Oh, he just disappeared.
I immediately panic.
I run back and forth.
I guess one of the
flickering.
things I would do is be like, "Hey, Sherfa, I'm gonna see what's in this room behind us to make sure we don't get taken by surprise."
Okay. Sherpa's just very angry and pretty much giving the silent treatment unless she has to talk.
Oh, well, have a Snickers.
Sherfa, I didn't do anything wrong. We're still
Not
friends, right?
angry at you. Yes,
Are
we're
you
fine.
mad
Okay.
at me, Sherfa, my best friend?
Sherpa just takes a deep breath, really trying to calm herself
Sherpa,
because
you're
she's just
mad
pissed
at
at
me?
she's
Princess
pissed at the
Susu.
world
I
right
didn't
now.
make him disappear.
Princess Susu, calm your tits.
okay,
I didn't
so
do
Release, are you
anything.
walking over to? You're talking to Sherf over here. That's
Yeah,
Tetra's
yeah, yeah,
picking
sorry.
it up, and then
I walk.
Olden's getting. Okay, sorry.
I walk.
Yeah, don't forget to move your peeps.
Sherfa, you're mad at me. I didn't make him drop. I
Well, they're
didn't force
arguing.
him.
I
To
Everyone's
do it.
talking
He
across the
chose.
board.
And what was I gonna say? Peer pressure is part of bullying.
Hey,
Should have just been
you-
left alone.
you.
But now he's gone, and we're gonna have to go and try and find him. It's fine. Just give me a minute to cool down.
Yeah, I don't like you being mad at me. My
Oh
best
my
friend, and I
God.
start crying.
Oh my
I start
god.
crying because my best
She's
friend
one of
is
those
mad
girls
at me.
in
This
high
is how
school
she is
that
in
like
real
won't let
life.
me calm down
Are you?
and keeps asking why I'm angry.
Are you?
Yeah, I didn't even do anything.
Are you? Yeah. Are you really upset, or are you just putting on a show?
No, I'm really upset.
Release is actually crying because of what just happened, and okay.
I'm really upset that Sherfa is mad at me. Yes.
If
Yeah,
she's playing her
absolutely.
characters like she is in real life, then that's accurate.
Okay.
I've known 7-year-old girls to do that.
Okay.
I
Cool.
mean,
So Olden,
it's
you
following
open the
the-
door and you see not what you see like on the map, but you see a room full of cots. Multiple beds all along this room, kind of stacked what is it called?
Barracks.
Yeah, barracks. Thank you. Stacked all the way across. There's a few bunk beds against the wall. This definitely looks like a sleeping room for multiple children. There's a couple of chests at the foot of the beds. But all the sheets and the small, thin mattresses that are stuffed with hay, the hay seems to be rotted. It smells very moldy and musky in here.
I just after being having chandeliers dropped on me today and having little girl ghosts scream at me for not helping them, I am not going into this children's room. So I also put up my hands and I was like, no,
Okay.
and I'll just make way for anybody who else wants to go in there.
I'm just gonna poke my head through and So, like, are there any little ghosts in here that need help? And just see if that little girl or someone else pops out.
I'll just like be from behind you, be like, stink, no, out to them.
Give me a persuasion
Housekeeping.
roll.
They just yelled at us.
The only way we're probably getting out is by helping at least some of them. Oh, that's not horrible. Persuasion? See, these dice are way better. I should have never switched to last game. 18.
Yeah, with an 18, as you kind of try and move your icons around a bit, as
Move your
Holden
butt.
gives way and you kind of poke your head in. You right next to you, out of the wall.
Yeah.
Oh. Different plane. Pops out this little ghost girl, different from the one you saw on the lower floor, but you see her just kind of sobbing with her head down. This one looks even younger. The other one looked like maybe 12, 13. This one appears to be like a 60-year-old little girl, and her head's down, and she just looks over at you, and there's a giant slit from like the forehead down an eye. The eye's completely gone. There's like a black gaping void, and then it goes down and it tears open her lip that's like hanging loose, and it's showing like the bottom row of teeth, and the skin is just kind of flapped apart. You see that her right arm, there's like a bone popping out of the forearm area, and she just looks at you and is like, you're here to help us?
We're definitely trying to, and Sherpa kind of just takes a second to steel herself because she's not quite used to seeing what she's seen.
Yeah, it's a pretty horrific scene for sure.
Because at least when all her tribe died, she doesn't even remember it. So this is not the best. How are we able to help you? We don't know what to do in this house.
And she's like crying and sniffling as Alexander looks for his notes, and she looks to you and she says something
Boo.
to you. She says, Mistress Hela, she's still here.
You're the one that adopted all you guys?
She just nods. The caretaker.
She the bad person or a good person?
She would take us in and take care of us for a while, but then she started taking us to that room, and she points to the room you guys just came out of. She would make us draw these cards to make her rich, but bad stuff always happened.
Sorry, where is she? Do you know where she's at?
Give me a persuasion roll, and when you ask this, you see she just kind of like puts her hand up to her face and just kind of shakes her head and kind of floats backwards in a very scared, dejected.
Do 2 rolls? Because I kind of also still want to insight check her if she's not.
Absolutely, yes. Always ask me. Yeah, do an insight check first.
Oh, not great. Probably insight nothing. 6.
6. Oh, by the way, I think I said this to the other game, but so the way I want to do, oh my God, what is it called? Like if you want help action. Thank you. If you guys want to help a situation, I will allow as many of you to jump on it as possible. The first person to help will give the player advantage. Anyone after that is going to grant a +1. You're going to have to still roll a persuasion or whatever type of roll. You tell me what roll you want to use. You explain how you use it, and depending upon what you come up with, how creative it is, how in the moment, how to your character it is, the DC will change. If you're just like, I want to help, I hand them a hammer. I'm like, okay, well that's a DC, 18 or something. I'm going to raise it up. But if you fail the DC, it's a -1.
Oh.
In typical, the DCs are going to be very low because I want to reward you guys for just trying. So even like DC will be down to like 5 even sometimes. It'll be pretty hard to fail this stuff. But so I want to encourage you guys to jump in as much as you can. Does anyone want to help Sherfa as she's, well, no, you're inciting, so no one can really help you incite.
Yeah.
Well,
I assumed insight wasn't.
I would
so
love to
much.
help, but I had already put my hands up and said no.
yeah.
Yeah, you dipped. It's okay.
I
But,
want to help convince her tell us where the lady is.
okay, so with your 7 insight, you feel like she's on the up and up. It seems like a little girl just kind of hurt and lost. How are you going to help her?
I believe.
What'd you say, Kyle? You want to help her, what? Convince her?
Convince her to tell us where the lady is by saying, "It's okay, we're big and
Okay.
strong, and we'll protect you."
Okay, roll with advantage.
And
Yeah, like
You're
those
muted,
cat muscles.
Amanda.
Thank God it's advantage.
I would
Oh, much
also
better.
help her with perception or with persuasion because I'm really great, and so anything I would just insert a couple words here and there on things like, "Oh no, like what she means is." Good night. Sorry.
Good night.
Oh, don't apologize. Good night.
Good night. So I
This
would just try
tiny
to
voice.
help, add additional words and just really
Trying to
add
be a
some
hype man.
sprinkles.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm also really trying to get Sherfa in my good graces again because she's mad at me. So I really need to help her out as much as I can.
Okay. Give me 2 persuasion rolls.
Me?
No, I'm sorry. So
Okay.
we have to work backwards. So for the +1, so
That's what I thought.
Amanda,
Okay.
give me 2 persuasion rolls. Tell me what your first one is and the second one. This is not disadvantage.
12 and 20.
Okay, so with the 12,
I rolled a 2. I know.
wow, +10. So Sherfa, you can see that Release is trying to reaffirm you. You get the sense that she's more interested in helping you than trying to help with the girl. So you really see Release trying here. With their 20, there's going to be a +1 with Tetra's help as well. So Paige, roll with advantage and add 1 on top of everything.
Okay, so I already rolled with advantage. Plus 17.
All right. Yeah. So
Woo!
she kind of peeks around you for a moment and looks at Tetra and says, "You really think you could stop her?"
we'll give it the old college try.
Gotta try our best, and at least
She starts crying.
I mean, trying is better than nothing.
She starts crying with these little black, like, void-like tears, and she says, "I never got to go to college." And she raises up her,
Oh,
like,
Jesus, Tetra.
broken and snapped arm, and she points down to very specifically this room.
So,
That room,
wow,
okay.
I'm slow tonight. I didn't get what she was talking about. I was like, why would you want to go to college?
She did.
Wow.
But yeah, you see her pointing specifically to this room.
Okay. One last question. Do you know of a certain way that we might be able to defeat her?
As you guys are talking, you see another kid.
Oh, it's the other one.
And
oh
another
no! Oh no!
kid.
How many? How many?
And another kid. They kind of pop up
Shit.
of various different ages as they just kind of fade into existence. Some of them sitting on the beds,
Hello.
other ones just kind of floating there, and they're just looking. And you see that they've all been injured
Hurt.
grievously in pretty bad ways. But a little boy in the back here will speak up and say, "She's really powerful at casting magic."
Great.
Sounds about right.
Another child will speak up. Let me pull up the stat block because that was a.
Good thing I'm also great at magic. So great.
Is she also dead?
They all in unison, not in unison, but they all nod at different intervals. But they all, yes,
That would have been terrifying.
yeah. I was like, they're not, yeah.
So we're fighting a dead magical person.
Yeah.
It's a lich.
Yeah, pretty much. Just a curious, like, DM question.
Mhm.
Is the robot one of the cards? Just because I don't know all the cards. So I'm the big old.
Metagame wise, no. The robot's
Okay, I
not
was
part
just
of the
curious.
cards. Yeah, no worries.
I
That's funny.
figured
I
probably
actually
not, but then
expected
I was
that
like,
it was.
maybe.
Yeah.
Because
Maybe.
one of the ones are like, yeah, with the Guardian and all that good stuff.
Yeah. I have no idea what's all in the cards. I only know what I've heard other people experience. So, and I know there's
Agreed.
a lot of them. Yeah. So I was like, maybe he was one of the ones that popped up and hurt the kids. So I'm glad he's dead.
Could have been.
Do you little girls and boys know if she has a phylactery?
What the? I don't know that word, Tetra.
They look to each other like confused, and you just get a sense they don't know what that even is.
Does she have any specific item that really means a lot to her? That
I'll just
she
like whisper over to
guards?
Tetra and be like, yeah, ask her if she has any secret stashes.
They
God.
say once we died, we haven't actually interacted with her. She's really scary. She keeps to her room. We've seen her a few times whenever we were first kind of figuring out what happened to us, and we accidentally floated into her room, and she cast magic at us, but we got out and went back through the wall before any of us got hurt.
Gonna.
For those of you who didn't know,
Oh.
a phylactery is what a lich stores its soul in,
Huh?
like a Horcrux.
So if it dies,
Oh.
it just can be its soul's
Exactly a Horcrux.
Do you say that, Tetra? Like actual conversation, so
Yeah.
like my character will know. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I said to those of you who.
I didn't know if
No.
you were just saying it out of game. It sounded
Oh.
very out of game. That's why I was just checking. Thank you for clarifying. Well, if you don't know any specific ways, then I guess we'll just do what we do best and take her on one at a time.
Yeah, so about that, Sherfa, besides good old Pistolero here, I'm pretty much out of what I do best.
Do we need to take a nap?
I'm not sleeping here.
I mean, can
I'm
you
sure
just
that-
rest? Will
just spend the
resting
night
help
here.
you, or you have to
Oh
sleep?
God.
Will rest
I mean,
do
you know,
any good for you?
Well, we can sleep in a tiny hut. Oh.
You didn't have to go there. Sherpa's already so sad.
We did have a short rest just a few minutes
Yeah.
ago. So that didn't help you at all with your pow pow?
I mean, yeah, most people I've ever talked to who use magic can't just like have a cat nap and then be right back into it. So
Well,
I don't know if that's a thing for you, but if it is, you're a pretty privileged individual.
I mean, I'm really good, but can you do things that are not magical?
he has his gun.
I got a gun.
Can you
And you have
just
4B.
use that?
Yeah,
You have
I
I'm
4B?
just saying.
We don't have a
said
choice.
my
Yeah.
words were, besides Mr.
Yeah.
Pistolero.
Oh. Uh-huh, Olden. Mhm.
Well, that we could keep you at range.
Well, I plan to be there anyway. I'm not gonna fuck with.
Yeah, you usually
Whatever.
are.
Yeah.
So
I mean-
Sherpa's just like, yeah, I get hit a lot.
We still don't know. We still don't know if we can even leave the house right now. So, as far
I
as I know, we have to go through it to get out of
I'm
it.
not saying we run, but I'm not. First of all, I won't be
I was
able to
just-
sleep here. Second of all, I'm not. I don't even
Well,
want to try.
Then I
I
feel
meant
like
more
we
of
need.
a rest, but yes, not necessarily sleep.
So I feel like, in order to get out, so we can go to sleep at some point, we have to finish within that room.
Well, we
which
have
is
to
pretty
finish
sure.
something.
Pretty sure she's the one making this whole house. If she's that powerful, she's the one controlling what's
But
keeping
why
us in
would
here.
she? Why would she need to? Like, what? We're not
Because
special.
why
So
would she want her secrets to get out?
I mean, she could have done a better job of keeping her secrets if she had let us walk in and then walk straight back out.
Also, she probably doesn't want anyone to own this home. It's where she's able to stay.
True.
This is her domain now, and she probably can't leave it. so she's gonna protect it.
I just don't like it. I don't
I don't
wanna
like it
be,
either. But I just
I don't
don't
want to
see
be
a
a
way
ghost
out of
here.
it. Well,
Let's not
So-
be ghosts.
there's either fight or don't fight and probably die as well. Because everything in this house is going to try to kill us eventually.
Well,
I think we should fight. That's my vote.
I never said not fight. I just said fuck it. I'm not sleeping here,
Yeah.
and I'm especially not dealing with that.
You-
What you guys are doing?
Then I would
You're
say
not gonna at
Omen.
least shoot?
No, I'm not
No.
gonna. I'm not gonna like. Yeah, like. Oh yeah, I'll super help you. I feel like they're gonna try to suck my soul out.
I mean,
Do
they're
you
just
see
little
them? Have you
kids.
looked at them?
No
Yeah, they
soul
looked at
sucking.
me and they yelled at me and they're like,
Because you weren't
Holden.
nice.
Simmer down, old man. It'll be okay.
Simmer down
It'll
now.
be fine.
You'd be
Let's go
angry
open
too
that
if you
door.
were killed like that. I'd be angry.
yeah, I will be angry. Let's not die, please.
So let's
You would try to if it happened to you.
Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba,
Can
ba.
you go open the door?
No,
Wait,
you open
hold
the
on,
next
hold
door.
on, hold
I
on a
opened this
second.
door and all I got was creepy kids. So you open the next one.
Do we, while she hasn't come back out and
Oh god.
tried to kill us yet,
It's right there.
do we want to just take a rest?
We
for a
just
minute?
took we already did.
You need
we
a
already
rest?
took a.
I
We already
don't
took-
necessarily. I'm making sure you guys are okay, or at least if Tetra needs to heal anyone.
I'm
Right
good.
before we came into the room and found the deck of cards, we took a short rest
Yeah.
inside of the dome.
Correct.
So that was
I
like
was
Just
making
delete it.
sure
10 minutes
that you
ago.
guys have not been, because I'm 9 points down for now, which isn't that bad.
What's points?
I'm just saying.
There was
Out
somebody
of the
standing
game.
in the square north of me, and I selected my scary face I drew, and it deleted that person too. So
You deleted
Oh.
me.
You deleted.
I didn't know I could delete you because I didn't know I had control of you.
Oh, she might have missed this session or something.
It's alright,
Yeah.
I'll drag her back on there.
I have not
I think
missed
it-
any sessions.
No, I think it was when you just couldn't move yourself for a while, so we took
Oh,
control.
that's right.
Oh yeah, look, I
Yeah,
I
I can
can't
drag
even
you back
add
on.
myself.
Weird, I can't add she's in my journal, but I can't drag her to the map.
Agreed.
Yeah.
It's in everyone's journal, but can only be edited and controlled by Amanda, is what it says.
I cannot drag myself.
Huh. We had this issue last time, too.
log
Dead.
into your own account. God.
I
There
am.
were two Amandas in this campaign at some point because one was Mike.
Oh.
Oh, try
True.
that. Try that.
Yep, I'm good.
Okay.
Your
Nailed
name's
it.
in the
Random.
thing twice, so whatever. Okay.
Can you
Okay.
boot the other one? Is that possible from the admin?
When I get out the game, yeah, I can.
I was
Okay.
able to drag myself, but I'm not able to move myself.
Hold on. Controlled by Amanda M. Cool.
By me.
There you go.
God. Blah.
Now I can move. Thank you.
Ultimate power.
Ultimate power.
All right. So everybody should be at least short rested with the hit dice that they, as Amanda, that they chose to use.
Just so we're all aware, I do not have any more rages left.
Oh, damn.
But other than that, you guys still get what was it? Advantage if you're next to me with melee attacks. So still putting that out there. Oh wait, no, I still have one, or maybe I just didn't take it. Do you guys remember if I had a rage left?
Looks like you have a rage left.
I thought you still had one more.
Okay, well then maybe I still have one more.
Also, that wolf advantage thing, that's when
Yeah.
you're raging.
Oh, well, good thing I still have one left then, I guess.
What I don't happen to know though is I don't know
I'm pretty good at
How-
marking them off.
how many. We haven't been in this house for more than 8 hours, right?
No.
Absolutely not.
I
We've been
didn't
here
think.
for like 2 hours or something short.
All right.
You've
Just took
rested
the
for an
one
hour,
rest.
so you've
Yeah.
probably been here for like 3.
Okay. So I would still have my hex is still concentrated because it's for 8 hours. So I'm goobed.
Cool.
Nailed
right.
it.
All right. Well, oh, I'm not prepared for this.
Well, somebody else
I'm
lead
as
the way.
prepared as can be.
I
Hold
will-
on. I'm gonna just ask the kids. Do you want me to close the door?
Um,
Don't want them to be scared.
You see, whenever you guys are kind of squaring up, like you're gonna engage, they begin
They
to
just
fade
Disappear.
away one
Okay.
by one, as the one closest to you says, "Use the house to your advantage. Don't worry about us. Good luck." And then she fades away.
With that, I'm keeping the motherfucking door open then.
How do I use the house to my advantage?
I don't know yet.
Sherfa,
Um,
Sherfa, open that other door too for the spoopy room we came out of.
Okay.
Which room?
Open door. The
Zombies.
blasty door.
Okay.
Do we want to check the rooms before we end up?
We should just like
Okay.
open all the doors, give ourselves all the information and all the options.
Yeah, I'm thinking that actually.
Right, but if we find something that almost killed us, then there's no way we're going to do well in this room.
Yeah, but I don't. What if that's something that might come out?
All right, check
comes
this
out
door.
behind.
I poke it with my Yukawa, and then I open it if it doesn't do anything.
It doesn't lick you.
Which door?
Deep throats your
Oh, the one you're
Yukawa.
at.
Yeah.
You open it, and there is
Cool.
a small hallway.
Okay, so there's a hidden door into the master bedroom or the, deck room.
Is
Correct.
that where it leads? That's where you
Well,
can
yeah,
see it leading.
The
Oh,
hallway goes to there. Is there also a door that heads south from right here?
Yep.
All right, I want to check that.
Is there one on this side?
be careful. Check with mage hands and stuff.
You guys open these doors. Whoops. One by one. I'm not gonna make you do every single one, but you open these doors one by one, and you find that they open, and you occasionally will open the door, and you'll just see different faces of these ghost children that fade in, and then they just point over in the direction that you originally kind of gestured to. Seems like word has spread throughout the ghost children that is where your quarry lies. If you guys want to, all the rooms are unoccupied except for the one that you've been told. Do you guys want to open all the doors?
Yes. Also,
Yeah, make it so we can move through the house freely.
whatever we did to the one strangling rug, did that like make it to where it will no longer work?
The rug?
We killed it.
Does
Yeah,
that mean it's still killed?
Killed it.
You de-animated it. Yeah, it's no longer
Okay.
like a...
Okay. I didn't know if it was just like okay, it stopped for now until step on it again or something.
Yeah, you head downstairs to verify, and it is still a tore-up, non-magical rug.
Okay. Okay, cool.
All right.
Ooh, since
Seems
we
like-
found this door, maybe we should go from here.
All right. Yeah, let's do that.
Just because.
I'll follow you,
No
Tetra.
reason.
I'm gonna check at the rooms for any items that looks, I guess, special. I want to say magical, but I don't really know magic all that much. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, no, yeah, Arcana. So you mean investigation? As you guys are looking around and planning stuff, does anyone else want to help her, or is that not y'all's focus right now?
Yeah, I'll investigate.
Okay.
If
you
it's
have a
all right,
magic
can
eye.
I have her like take one end of the house and I'll take the other end of the house, kind of thing?
Sure.
Keep an eye out, and if you see anything specific, just let me know, and maybe it will look like something else on my side of the house.
It's yeah, maybe it will, or maybe a little ghost kid will jump out and scream in my face.
If you're nice to them, they won't.
I don't feel like I've just been my true self. I don't feel like I'm that bad of a guy.
seeing them like
Try and
sweep
kill
the
a
house,
Mm-hmm.
seeing
I'm
them kind
definitely
of
not
sweep
gonna
the
try to.
house though, I would go, okay, and then I would also go and look for
Um,
things that could be useful in a fight, magic items or
Okay.
things.
Roy.
Unit 7, are you in here?
um, I am using the butt end of my axe to touch most things before I
Understood.
inspect,
And I
FYI.
am using my mage hand.
Okay. Release, give me a investigation or perception check for me. It's going to be a low DC.
I was using investigation and I have a 17.
Okay, very good. Olden, what'd you get? +1?
Damn. +1,
Uh-huh.
14.
Okay, and Sherifa, what'd you get +1?
Last one, 14 as well.
Okay, so as you're kind of poking around, all of you, as you're kind of walking around, as you're really taking notice, rather than looking ahead and you start looking down, the floorboards seem to have a bit of unnatural give to them, as if they were moldy boards even, but there's no discoloration. There's no indicator that this is mold. It seems that the wood is unnaturally spongy.
Ooh, gross.
It's very odd.
I'm headed back to the group. I don't like
The
that.
house is a mimic.
As you're doing this, you end up popping in a room, Alden, and you find that there is paperwork scattered everywhere when you get to this room over here. There's a desk against the wall, some bookshelves, and a container full of paperwork and files. And give me an investigation check.
Oh God. Okay. 10.
Okay, that's
That's on a natural 2.
wow. Okay, so as you're looking through, it's hard to really put together what all these papers that's just kind of fluttered about. A lot of them have been burnt up, ripped apart, but you see a letter that catches your eye, and it says, "Return this to me in the ruins of Waterdeep under Mountain Deep." And there's a match that's kind of rolled and bound with it that you kind of pull apart, and you see that there's a map of a like a drawn 3D map that shows like shafts to go down to connect to what looks like ruined buildings, and then you walk down the hall, open a door, and it connects to another like mined out shaft. This looks like a map to some sort of point, and then you find more papers that talk about theory of magic decks and possibility outcomes. You see multiple pages that say magic deck bought from traveling merchant along the low road next to Marshwood Web. You find another receipt of magic deck bought in Tridon. And then you see another paper that lists his theories that's kind of wildly scratched. And it talks about the ability to kill a god and what that would do and what that would do to the world, and speaks about meeting up with someone referred to as the Rot.
The Rot. All right. So what I'll do is, having scanned all of that and clocked it, I will take a scoop with both hands and just press as many papers as I can carry with me against my chest, and then just like tiptoe as quickly as I can out of the room, and trying not to step on the spongy floor.
Your blue Vidalcan form just like
yeah.
I can visualize that so well. It's so funny. Yeah, so you begin hustling out the room. Sherfa, you get down to the bottom floor and you're looking through this bookshelves where you guys originally saw that ghost girl, and you see the ghost, the 6-year-old, the younger girl who you were being downstairs on the bottom floor. So over here where the red squares
where
are.
are we?
I'm just kind of I'm generally talking.
Yeah.
But you're down there, and the little 6-year-old girl who you were just nice with kind of pops out of the bookshelf, and you see her hand is still sticking in the bookshelf, And then you see her kind of gesturing for like a pulling motion. And she pulls out that 13-year-old that was originally there who had the smashed, caved-in face. And the little younger girl says, "She's going to help us. Tell her where it is." And then she just kind of looks, and she floats over to a desk against the wall, and you see her kind of point to a drawer at the bottom.
Well, I obviously go towards it.
You go to pull it open, and it appears to be locked.
Did you know where the key is?
She just shakes her head no.
Well, guess I can try again on this one, and I just try with my axe again.
Okay.
To pry it open.
Yeah. Give me a strength check.
First I'm gonna yell for Olden.
Okay.
Olden! Stop being so scared. Get down here.
Olden's pretty preoccupied. You probably wouldn't
Oh.
pull away just because of he's looking through all these papers at this moment.
Who else has tools?
Do I hear him?
You
Or her?
you would hear her calling out.
I would go to Sherpa.
Wow. Misgendering your best friend.
I'm sorry.
Rude.
She's just really
Um,
beefy, you know?
Yeah, you're.
I was just.
Is that a purely male trait? You fucking sexist.
Whatever. I go to Sherpa.
You're there.
Oh, I was. Do you have tools? Hi, puppy.
I do. I do have tools. I have thieves' tools. I can break in. I can break in for you.
Sure.
Go for it. Give me a roll.
And I
Don't
will.
you, But didn't you say you found a key? Did you try that key?
Did I still have the key? I thought I tried it on a different thing.
You did try it
You
on.
tried it on the desk.
Did the key disappear?
You still have it.
Oh, I thought it hurt the key, and I guess I thought it did. Okay, well I'll try my key first then.
You put the key in and it unlocks.
Ooh.
Look at that! Are you still mad at me? Are you? Did I help you?
Literally that chick in high school. Relisa, I'm just gonna need some time. I just need some time to
I
breathe.
did something nice for you. You're not allowed to be mad at me anymore.
I do appreciate the help. I
I'll
really
help
do.
you any way that I can help you. I will help you. I'm there. I'm there for you.
And
Quiet game.
I'm gonna slowly open the drawer.
Yeah, you open the drawer and within you find another nice looking hat.
Oh, it's another hat. Why are there so many hats? Does the hat look the same or just a different hat?
It's a different looking hat. This hat. What's a cool looking hat? You tell me.
A
What's a hat?
boulder.
That's exactly what it is. It's a boulder hat. So it's got
I
a dome
take
top and a small rim that kind of lips out all the way around. It's in like a
Yeah,
light,
put it on Olden.
like a light gray.
Oh god.
You gonna break some kneecaps?
I take out my
Um,
mage hand and I'm like, do you? And I just point. Like, do you want me to?
Oh, go for it until we inspect it. I think.
I
Olden
pick
or
it
one
up
of
with
them
my
can
mage hand.
You pick up the hat.
Yeah.
Are the girls still there?
You turn around. They are not there.
Check. I was gonna ask them, be like this. um,
Did somebody show you where this was?
the ghost girls did.
Why don't both of you
Oh.
roll me an Arcana check?
Oh, I rolled well though. Probably like a negative freaking one. Yep,
18.
sure is.
18.
15.
15. Yeah, you both are kind of looking over this, and you've come in contact with a handful of magical items, and you're getting a very familiar glow. This is a magic item of some sort.
Oliver. Dude.
Also, are all the floors the same? All the wood floors are squishies?
Yes, now that you guys are kind of less, again, not so much like looking up and around and ahead, and you're able to like take your time, yeah, they all seem to have this kind of squishy.
I don't know if this is gonna work, but growing up in the wild around all the woods and trees and building all of our houses out of wood, would I be able to try and figure out why it feels this way?
Amanda, our voices are reverberating through your speakers, I think. At least Paige's was. Give me a nature check. I mean, you grew up more in the plains.
Yeah.
Well, there were still woods around.
Why is my... 11.
11. I mean, the closest thing you can think of is there was a type of rubber tree. I can't think of a clever name, but a bark material where you would use it for like bed compression for more comfortable sleep, things like that. Maybe some furniture for like the more elderly and things like that. People who are missing limbs, you'd pack it in the top of like a peg leg to make it a more comfortable cushion, that, and then, some linen and then maybe some wool or something. So there was a compositive material that was used, but this is very different. Not the same. Seems alien to you.
So, in a way, does it seem, yes, in a way, that it is that way by its
Is it
own
alive?
physical nature?
Trying to think of a way to say, is it alive?
No, not even
Okay.
alive, I guess. More so like, is it, I guess, is it rubbery or whatever because something's been done to it magically?
With
Or
your
is
nature
it
check,
because
you're
of
not
the
sure.
nature? Okay.
You're not. You're not sure. It's very odd.
I would like to stab the floor. What happens?
You stab the floor, and much like the door you stabbed previously, it closes up after a short period of time.
It's like a
Do the
full
walls
wild
feel just as spongy?
You want to go touch a wall?
I want to stab it first and then touch it.
You stab a wall, and seems to have a stab in the wall now.
Does it feel spongy?
Give me an investigation check.
So bad at investigation.
I don't know if me already
14.
checking is helping him or not, but
You guys would be downstairs. Tetra's just kind of up
Yeah.
here staring at the door, trying to figure this out. With 14, I mean, you are pressing like on the wall. You stab the ground. It's getting in your head. You can't tell. You can't tell if it's squishy or if like you're pressing too hard and your fingers are your paws are pushing. You're not exactly sure.
Or if I'm just so strong that I just push normal walls too and they
Tetra's
give life.
strong, man. Super strong.
I
Really,
guess
so
I just
what-
don't
what-
know my own strength.
what happened with the other hat again?
It's over there.
I meant what did it do? We knew it was
We haven't-
magical.
Tried it. I have it in my inventory, but I don't have it in my equipment because I didn't know ever what it was called.
Yeah, you guys have not spent time with it to discover yet. So you guys know you have to spend a long rest with an item to learn its property unless you use some sort of spell.
I thought we identified it. It was some kind of magical caster item. Good for spellcasters.
I thought that Unit 7 did that
I thought we did it while
because we have the
Man,
roll
how
because
long
we
have
know
we
what
had
the
it
roller
for?
pin. We know what the roller pin of pastries did. I thought we did that during
That's
the
right.
Oh, that was
hour,
because
but
we
I
spent
didn't.
Yes.
the hour with it.
He's
the
no.
rest.
He cast identify as a ritual. That's what he did. But yeah, so you guys had. So yes, now I got to find my notes because I probably told you didn't write it down, so it's your fault. Let me see here.
I mean, I have roller pin of pastries +1 in my inventory.
Yeah, that's the roller pin. Crap.
I mean,
where is my outline?
And I
And the
don't
other
think
one
that
was a
Unit
plunger
7 put it
cuckoo.
in his inventory.
Yeah, the plunger. Someone has the plunger. I know.
I have the plunger.
Do you have the magic item, the plunger?
Yeah, it's Arthur's plunger.
There you go. Yeah, so you have the items.
Okay, but we don't have the hats yet.
Let me see.
I have it written down like that when we got it and stuff, but I don't have anything written down of.
I don't think he identified the hat because it was not brought up. You guys identified those 2 items because I remember he did spend only
Yeah.
20 minutes, so you do have now 2
Nope.
magic hats that have not been identified.
Let's
Put him on. What's the
now,
worst that can happen?
I was gonna say, does it take?
I'm gonna go find my friends who are taking forever.
Well, we're coming upstairs.
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll
well,
head
do I
upstairs.
find them?
Yeah,
Cool.
you could easily
Found
locate them. Yeah, yeah.
We found a hat. The little girls showed us to a drawer with another hat in it.
Okay, why are you so
They're-
excited about a hat?
Well, they seem to think it's going to help us. So now I need to figure out how.
Ooh, is it a special
Well,
hat?
and we know it's magical. It's just like this
It's a
one, and I
magic
pull up
hat?
the other one. I'm like,
my
it's like
God.
his and hers hats,
2 magic hats?
guys.
Yeah, we just don't know what they do.
Well, let's
I'll walk
find
into
out.
the hallway, covering my chest with papers and maps and other things, and just be like, I found like receipts for those cards and things
Wow.
and maps. I found maps.
That's awesome. That
Found the
should
mother
help
load
us.
of nerd
We
shit.
found magical items, and you found paper.
Hey, that
Paper
paper.
can be
work.
magical.
Wait,
I didn't
that-
say it wasn't.
that paper's probably going to lead us to someone that might help us find
And I'll
it.
just like still across my chest, like start pushing them into a neat pile.
Yes, please do.
Very sexually.
Keep all of
Yeah.
it.
This like
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Okay,
Whatever
yeah.
will help us find him.
Yeah, as Olden walks out, there's a couple papers that just kind of fall and make a small trail behind him.
Well, no, we might
well,
need those.
I
Who
happen
wants-
to remember Unit 7 had a pearl. So I could use
does.
his pearl to identify your items
Oh, you should
But I'll need
definitely do
time.
that.
to ritually cast it.
Let's
Okay.
do that.
You got it
Should we
prepared?
go into one of these rooms and not
Yes.
into the hallway? All right, pick a room. What room do you want?
I believe I actually always have it prepared because of my.
Oh, your class, your
Cleric
subclass.
of the
class,
Forge.
Nice, cool.
Thanks. All right. Well,
See,
Go
Unit
for
7
it.
didn't die in vain.
Well, I mean, he could have just done this for
that's
us.
true.
Good guy, I appreciate your pearl.
Cool. So, are you guys going to spend 20 minutes? Do you want to take another short rest?
Sure. Might as
Doesn't
well
hurt.
re-up the rest of my hit points.
Okay, I'll allow you guys take
Why
another
not?
short rest here.
All right.
Is
Short
it
rest
possible
week.
that I can like sort through and organize all this paperwork as we're just like sitting out in the hallway?
Yes, you orientate it and you begin to even separate different categories, receipts, letters, maps, and whatnot. You get a bit more organized. You do
And every
find...
like couple of minutes, I'll just like push the floor to make sure it's like not getting more spongy, like it's about to absorb me or something.
Right. It is very unnerving as you guys like sit there. If you look at like the boots or like a sword that's kind of sticking into it, you see it giving unnaturally, like surface tension in water. When you see like a mosquito or something like land on it and it's like just barely bowing down, very odd. But you do identify these two hats, and you have a hat of vermin and a hat of disguise.
You know,
the
I
boulder-
thought we knew about the hat of vermin already, but I didn't want to say so and be wrong.
It's very possible. The
don't
hat
know.
of disguise is the boulder. And
What
the hat
do
of-
they do?
A hat of vermin has 3 charges. While holding the hat, use your action to expend 1 charge and speak command word that summons your choice of a bat, a frog, or a rat. You can summon 3 bats or 3 frogs or 1 bat, 2 frogs, whatever combination. You have 3 charges. The summoned creature magically appears in the hat and tries to get away from you as quickly as possible. The creature is neither friendly nor hostile, and it is not under your control. It behaves as an ordinary creature of its kind and disappears after 1 hour or when it drops 1 hit point. The hat regains all spell slots at dawn. So if you have like speak with animals or something, you can try and you have your own little spy where you can summon it, pull it out, and speak with it and try and persuade it or something. You can use it as a distraction. You could all sorts of just get creative with it. Hat of
Otter for
I can-
traps.
Yep,
I can speak with animals.
there you go.
Oh,
Hat
I
of
think that's a great one for you, Sherfa.
Hat of Vermin does not require attunement, so anyone can just kind of pass it over and use it. The Hat of Disguise does require attunement. While wearing this hat, you can use an action to cast the Disguise Self at will. The spell ends if the hat is removed, but you can cast Disguise Self, a level 1 spell, as much as possible. Does require attunement, though.
it lasts as long as the hat lasts.
It lasts for an hour, but you can re-up it, at 59 minutes or 5 minutes and whenever you want. And just say, I want to keep the same facade. So, yes, essentially say forever illusion.
That's so cool.
Really like that hat. Does anybody else really like that hat? 'Cause I like the hat.
Well, so, Tetra, you
Can't
learned
you
this
pretty
information.
much do that yourself already?
I don't think I can
Disguise self?
She does not have Mask of Many Faces.
No.
Well, I just meant like from other things. I don't know.
Yeah, it's an invocation. You can get it to do this, literally.
I don't currently. No.
So, Tetra, you learn these things as you look at them. Do you tell the others, or how do you...
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight up teach them.
Cool.
I'm a teacher.
I wish I could play with Tetra. Clovek's an asshole.
That's
What a nice, kind man you are. Clerics, man. Clerics.
Well, I guess since I can speak to animals, I wouldn't mind having the hat. For the
I definitely don't want the disguise hat because I only want to be me.
Oh.
I would use the
Yeah,
disguise.
I'm beautiful.
So can I disguise myself?
Relisa, you should disguise yourself.
I will.
Yeah,
I
please,
will. Yes.
please disguise yourself. Ugh.
I put it on.
To become attuned to it, you must spend a long rest with it.
Yep. You
I
don't get
still
it yet.
wear it.
Yeah. So you now have a boulder hat on.
I told her Boulder I could have picked a better hat.
So add
And we
it,
both. Yeah.
add it to your inventory, and when you guys take a long rest, you may attune.
But
Also,
I don't have
I'm-
to for the vermin.
You do not. You can use that right away if you wanted.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry to be that guy. It's a bowler hat, like as if you were going bowling.
Oh yes,
Thank you.
I knew I was getting it wrong.
I did not.
I
Boulder.
did, and could not, with my dyslexic self, think of what the correct word was.
Did the hat of vermin look like a kind of a wizard hat, pointy?
It was a slack wizard hat. But yes.
The best kind.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
No, I'm tempted.
Do I have to
Damn it.
wear it, or do I just have to have it and pull out the animal?
You just have it. I mean, it
Well, it
might
says
as...
that the animal appears in the hat.
Yeah.
So you would have to take it off to use it anyway.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. You could just say it and then
Necessarily,
just
Well,
lift it
okay,
off.
but
and
it attempts to get away from you, so it's then going to claw through your head.
yeah.
It's like you're wearing
you
a hat
do not
full
have
of,
to
of
wear
a
it,
gerbil.
but it's up to you.
So I have 2.
Cast it all 3 times, and they're just boom. It's a lumpy.
Is that a
wriggling
rat
mass.
in your hat, or are you happy to see me? All right, suspend hit dice
Can you,
if
can
you
you
like.
make a snake? Is snake a vermin?
No, it's a bat,
Oh.
frog, or rat.
Rat, frog, or rat. I can do speak with animals or beast then.
Yeah, you could look into its eyes. You could, or you could cast speak with animals, talk to it, and then do beast sense if you convince it to do something specific and you want to watch it.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, you guys have had a short rest. What do?
Sure, man.
Right, let's do this.
Yep.
Libra.
I'll follow
Guys.
you in Tetra.
Since I can speak to the animals, did we want to send in a rat to inspect the room first?
Can you just do that? You can beast sense no problem, like anytime you want.
Well, it takes 10 minutes, but I can do it.
Man, we could have been doing that
Well,
during
I
that
could.
long rest, short rest.
I could have said I
DM.
was doing that.
Yeah, at the end of our hour, could we just say that she's been working on that for the last 10 minutes?
worth of beast
I
sense.
mean, whether you spend an hour doing it or an hour 20, I mean, it doesn't
Or
matter.
10. Yeah.
It matters to Olden. We have
Then
to be
yes,
efficient.
yes, then yes.
Okay. Oh my
Olden wants
goodness.
to get out of the house.
Told me I don't
So-
mean to be a butt, but
Then the answer is no.
Yeah.
You must start after.
You didn't say.
If time
that's
Thank-
true. That's true.
in the future, if time does matter, then the answer is no, unless
Okay.
she decides to skip her short rest. But because
Oh, yeah.
because I know
Because I had to rest.
time doesn't matter right now in this current dungeon, then
That's me being a dummy.
technically
Oh.
technically to Olden though, no, you gotta wait. So I guess that kind of does matter a bit.
That's cool. An hour and 10 minutes.
Okay. So, the thing is that if I do the beast sense and take over one of them, I'm down for the count until I snap out of it.
I mean, we can snap you out of it. You want to give us a
You'll
time
snap
limit, and
yourself out of it.
we'll count it down, and then after like 2 minutes, we bring you back.
Well, it's concentration up to an hour, so I'm assuming if they smack me, then I'll get out of it, or can I just drop it myself?
You can drop it yourself.
Um,
You can drop any
Okay,
spell at any
I
point.
didn't know. Okay,
Does she?
well,
Sherfa, do you like maintain your other senses? Like you can see and hear as the animal, but do you touch as the animal?
it says that I get, it says I perceive through the beast senses,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Oh.
gain the benefit, so yeah.
well, it also says use your action to see through its eyes and hear what it hears.
Yeah.
While perceiving, you gain the benefit of any special senses.
Oh, special senses.
Though you are blinded and deafened to your own surroundings.
Yeah, so
So I
I'm,
don't think you
So
feel.
we could shove you, and
Yeah.
you would feel it on a Sherfa body. Cool. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So
Oh,
you
that's
you
what you
go
meant, yeah,
dive in, and if there's an emergency, we'll shove you awake.
okay.
Hmm. Kyle, did you say it said you do not feel anything at the end of that?
You don't get to like feel what it feels.
I don't get to feel what the
You only
animal
get its sight, ears, and special senses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Everything else is your own.
So at
So
least
if we put something in your mouth, you'll taste it.
Hmm.
Oh.
That's
Wow,
a dirty
Tetra.
sentence.
Alrighty then. So I guess I would
I'll make
want
sure
to
he
speak
doesn't
with
do
the
that
animal
for you, Sherfa.
first to try and
Look at
persuade
her.
the animal,
Okay, so
because
what are
it
you,
has to be for a willing animal. So
what are you summoning first?
I'm gonna do a rat.
Okay.
And when she summons it, can I be there to just like help try to contain it? Like she's holding the hat, and I'll just like try to put my hands over it so it doesn't immediately like jump out and run away.
Ask Sherpa. You don't got
Sherfa, can I do that? Should I help you? So like I put my hands over it, like if I were gonna like make sure it doesn't jump out and run away.
Why not just
Yeah,
pinch it off?
I don't want him to be scared. He won't trust me even more.
Well, then just rub the hat.
We could put him on one of these beds, and I can talk to him.
So
Leave
Tetra
the hat
said
open.
that its goal as soon as you summon it is that it's gonna want to run away. So just keep that in mind
Is that
for.
what it said? Thought it was just.
You said
magically appears and
Oh.
tries to get away from you as quickly as possible.
Oh.
Now, does that mean it literally runs as far away from you as possible, or just get away from your clutches?
Yeah. I think maybe we should put the hat on the bed, and just see if it will come out.
it behaves as an ordinary creature of its kind.
And then I will talk to it and see if it will allow me to help.
Do you have
Okay.
to wait another 10 minutes to talk to it once you cast it?
No.
She
It's
takes
just
10
casting it.
she takes 10 minutes to cast a spell on herself, and then she's able to talk to it as the spell is active. How long is the spell active for?
Hour or speak animals is different.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
So she takes 10 minutes, and then after 10 minutes is up, she can talk to it for 10 minutes. Okay. What
Okay.
is the
And
command?
then she can beast sense, which takes 10 minutes.
What is
But
what is the command word you assign to the hat?
Patronus!
So whatever word you set for this hat is the word everyone else has to use as well.
Oh no.
Pineapple.
no.
And if
Just
you
gonna say for
go ahead,
friends.
how about
They're little
friends?
friends.
How about you're a Goliath, right?
Yes.
How about friends and giant?
Little friends. Yeah.
There you go.
But I
So-
tell everyone. I don't know what it is, but
Was
I
it-
tell everyone.
Raku.
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 Like a
So-
hurricane?
Okay, so you...
But that one's not concentration. Would I be able to start both spells because they both have 10-minute casting? Only one is concentration.
Unfortunately
So
not.
I have to do one at a time.
You would have to do one at a time. Yeah, you can't ritually cast 2 spells.
Well, then I'll try and first with Speak with Animals, try and convince him, and then
I mean, he's there for an hour, so...
he seems calmed down and willing, then I will do Be Sense.
Okay, so you spend 10 minutes to cast Speak with Animals. That becomes active. You place the hat on the bed gently, and you say...
What was the word again? What did we decide?
I don't know. What was it? Paige? Shh, shh, shh.
Like a hurricane?
Raku?
Raku. All right, very good.
Okay.
So you say Raku,
That's
and
the mnemonic device now.
And I tell everyone to give it space. I don't want it crowded around the bed.
And how many of what are you summoning?
I'm just gonna try. Should I do more than one? I feel like I should just do one.
If you do more than one, that it increases your chances of success.
You can also,
It
if the
increases
first one
chaos.
fails, you can also summon another one right after. Like, you don't, it's not, you can be like, I want one rat. Hey, will you, fuck, I want one rat. You know, you can do it back to back.
I think I'm gonna try for one right now. I don't want them to all just scurry around.
Okay, so you do so. The rat, at the tail of the thing, you just see it slowly go, and then you just see this little form begin to crawl out of, not terribly long, but maybe a foot long of material. As it gets to top, looks up and begins to skitter away.
Hold on, don't run away. I'm gonna get on the like the ground so he's at least more my height on the bed.
Okay. Amanda, we're coming through your speaker again.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't mean to frighten you. I just need to see if you were willing to help.
Give me a persuasion roll. I'm gonna have you do a few persuasion checks. So give me a persuasion roll.
Okay. And then I'm gonna tell everyone to like crouch down so you're not towering over the little rat and scaring him.
Everyone right now is about 5 to 8 feet away.
Okay, good.
This rat looks mighty delicious.
Oh, I thought it was a 19, but it's still not okay. Persuasion. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah. So it stops, looks at you, kind of tilts its head, and goes, I can understand you.
Yes, for a few minutes at least. I have a big question for you, but it would help a lot of people if you're willing to help.
I'm kind of leaning down and wiggling my butt a little bit. Ready to...
Your pupils go wide and...
Let me roll perception for the creature.
I can't help it. I'm a cat.
It seems very focused on Sherfa, and it just kind of cocks its head to the side, cleans its little nose a few times, and
I
goes...
promise I won't let him hurt you.
You don't see that the rat even registers.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. But it
I
just
didn't know
looks
if
at
I
you.
saw fear.
No, he just cleans his nose after hearing your kind of words of asking for help, and it goes, what do you want?
So, just want to inspect a room, and if you will allow me, I can do a spell so I can see through your eyes. I would want you to be super sneaky and not be noticed so no harm comes to you. But there's a bunch of restless souls in this house that we're trying to help out, and they're all poor little children. We can just set them to rest. It would be the best for everyone.
It pulls its tail around and paws at it with both of its claws as it kind of thinks for a moment. And then you see it kind of look down at its belly, hold its belly with one paw, and then just kind of looks up to you and says, "Do you have snacks?"
Yes, Relisa, do you still have cheese?
I do. Yes, and I break off the piece and hand it over to Sher.
Like the simp you are. Very good. So, okay, so give me a
Watch the rat be
persuasion.
like, I don't like cheese.
Give me a persuasion roll with advantage.
Oh, I didn't want
Manage.
some. I was just curious.
Alright, why do I lose it every time? 14.
14. It takes the cheese and begins nibbling on it, and it says, "Okay." And it will sit there and nibble on the cheese as you take another 10 minutes to cast Beast Sense. And once it finishes the cheese, it just kind of looks up at you as you go into Beast Sense, and it is very weird sensation as your vision goes black and then opens up, and you just see yourself as if you're looking into a reflection of a pond or a shiny piece of steel. And you just see you see these kind of whiskers kind of pop into your peripheral vision as you see kind of these giant claws reach over and clean this long snout that's in front of your vision. And after maybe 5-10 seconds, you see it kind of look around, and you had pointed out where you want it to go. And
I was going to say that I would have showed him the room and stuff
absolutely,
between those 10 minutes.
for sure. So yeah, it points out this room here, and as it kind of crawls underneath, roll a stealth check for me, and it's a +0.
Oh no, damn, 4. I thought it was the symbol for her little natural 20 horns.
Oh no.
Welch.
Ooh.
Nope.
That's a 26.
Oh fuck.
So
Oh boy.
as it comes through, it immediately looks through and sees this horrific looking, pale, ghost-like creature. But as you look through the senses, it doesn't appear to be as ethereal. This appears to be more, what is the word I'm looking for? Physical.
Corporeal.
Corporeal, thank you. Sure. But it looks like this torso has these like weird tentacles that kind of walk on the ground and move in very odd ways. You see the arms are like hyper extended as these claws outreach long. The head is completely bald with these like sores that have appeared, and the skin is like sagging very unnaturally as it just it turns and watches this rat come through. The rat looks up, cleans its nose a few times, and it looks kind of left, and then it looks right. And before it can even do anything else, a blast erupts out from this creature. Let me see here.
Please miss him.
That's literally a natural 20.
Oh god.
And you guys,
no.
where were you guys at when this happened? By the way, I don't know if you guys would have spread out.
I meant because this isn't a bed where I'm at currently, right?
No, this is more
The
of an office. Yeah.
I was thinking the bed to the right. I just didn't move myself.
Go ahead and
so
move
that's
yourself
where
where
I
you-
was.
Okay.
I guess I would have been more like out in the hallway
And where would 4B have been?
with Tetra.
Okay.
Wherever Tetra
In
is.
Tetra, you're right there.
Here. Give the rat space to...
So Tetra, as you kind of hear
Should
this
not
blast
be-
from underneath the doorway, you just see this eyes crackle and expand and begin to slide up the doorway, and you hear this sickening like I need everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
Lucky poo.
Oh,
I don't like you.
no.
Call
Is
out.
that
Huh?
is the rat dead?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm awake. That's all I needed to know.
Yes, absolutely. You're
My
definitely.
senses
You
are
just
back.
experienced a painful explodey death.
I'm so sorry.
It was literally a crit. It was so intense and
Yeah.
explosive that you probably
Yeah.
experienced nothing. It just
Yeah.
you were no longer the rat. It was so.
I do
abrupt.
tell Elise Relisa. I thought you guys were in the room with me, but I
I was hanging
did tell-
outside the door in case it bolted.
You guys said you would wake me up.
Yeah.
But at least Lisa was there, I guess, to wake me up.
All right,
Well,
sure.
Lisa-
And I
We'll
thought we were all
totally
in this hallway until
not
y'all
feel
were
you
like,
up.
"Nah, I'm across the house."
Call out your
Because I said I was on the
initiatives.
bed. But yeah, okay.
7.
Okay.
Oh, 5.
Okay. Oh my god. I think Amanda, you're muted. Maybe I don't know. I couldn't hear you. Paige, what'd you get?
14.
Okay. And Amanda can't hear you.
Where you at, Amanda?
Can you hear us, Amanda?
Amanda, open your mouth hole.
I don't think her headphones
Oh,
or
she
nothing
can't
are
hear.
working.
What probably happened is that her audio device changed when she turned those on.
No, I was hearing you, but you guys couldn't hear me when I had them in. I told you my sound has been all messed up.
Sorry.
Brand
But
new
on
computer.
camera, you never even opened your mouth hole.
I did. Anyway, I got
Oh.
a 6.
6. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh noes.
When I do wake
Yeah.
up, I do at least say out loud what the fuck I saw. If that's about it.
So I mean,
Tentacle lady.
you don't even have time to say that. I mean, you come out and we roll initiative. So,
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Oh my god. Okay. All right. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Now I gotta play.
Tetra suddenly feels turn-based.
Yeah. It's like I'm frozen in time, except for 6-second intervals.
So this creature opens the door and begins to
Oh god.
Oh.
walk through.
No.
As this is the door the mouse was at, and as it gets close to you, it is going to back up and get about here.
Can I?
No, you don't fit there.
It is like pressed up against the wall and very odd. Like its skin is all like sagged and pressed like an octopus. Octopus
It is
like
an octopus.
squishing up against a wall. Can you what?
Can I? If it moved up to us and then back away, can I reaction opportunity attack it with 4B?
Yes.
Due to the location of the door, 4B would not have been able to reach, but Tetra can.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, it gets like just within melee of Tetra and then backs up. So Tetra, go ahead and roll if you would like.
I would so like.
And we don't
Run
have
away,
to.
Tetra.
man.
Run away, Tetra.
Oh, man.
run.
Bitch, you're fucked.
And don't forget to call type of damage, please.
14 to hit.
Does not hit.
Oh, shit.
You swing wildly as this horrific thing pops around the corner and then backs up, and you see its mouth open and just tentacles. And like spittle pops off onto your fur. Oh, your fur's getting dirty again.
Ew.
It is now going to. Ooh, what do we do?
Put gum in his hair.
Die. What we do. We're fucked.
Let's
Are we-
see.
We have no choice because like the house won't let us out.
Hey, maybe we all die in here, and then we don't have to find Unit 7. Because we'll all restart as new characters.
Let's see.
I'd be okay with that.
Wouldn't I like Sherpa?
I'd be a monk.
I'd be
So this
A
whole
fairy?
area,
Sherpa's sister.
this
Oh,
whole
fuck.
area erupts in these very similar, like black and gray tentacles that just rip out from the ground. And I need 4B
slip
and
slap.
Tetra to make a dexterity saving throw.
No.
I think I'm pretty good at those. No.
What is my spell?
Hey,
Okay.
4B actually is good at those.
Yeah.
Wow, and it pays off. He rolled an 18.
Very good.
11.
Okay. Let me see here.
Very bad.
I mean, it's mediocre.
4B has got a +7 to athletics. Like, goddamn.
Ow.
Okay, so 4B starts like kind of skittering and pulling back a bit, trying to avoid this, and takes no damage. Tetra, you are restrained.
Don't want to be.
And you take 9 bludgeoning damage as you're whipped and cracked by these tentacles that are wrapping around your legs, pulling at your mace in hand.
Whip crack.
That is the creature's turn.
What's his whippy tail?
Sherfa, you are up.
Do I hear any of this commotion? I mean, obviously I saw the rat, so I guess it doesn't
Tetra,
really matter.
are you hollering or anything as you get?
You heard me. I made lots of noises. Whatever noises I made when it happened is the noises Tetra made.
Oh, that-
Yeah, there was lots of and
That's like the Three Stooges in here. What?
I'm just gonna. I don't have as much movement as I would like.
So, I don't know if this requires my turn, but can I tell if she's maybe undead looking?
We'll do that in your turn.
No, she was dead in the first place. I asked the kid.
What are you doing, Sherifa?
Running.
Okay.
I got 40. Help me measure. As I run past Relisa and Olden, I'm gonna be like, it's a icy creature. I don't.
Where you want to go?
Towards where the
I mean,
room
there's-
we know
there's this
she
way,
is. No, I'm gonna
there's
stay
this
out in
way.
the open.
The
I'm gonna stay
shortest
out in the
way.
open.
Okay, so where are you gonna go? This
Straight out
way?
and that way. Yeah, shortest way.
Okay.
So like go straight there. I have 40 so far.
Do you want to go here?
I'm gonna go to the other door. So I'll.
Okay, well here's 40.
I can't see her from that door, right?
I don't know where you are.
If I put me
From
there. Yeah,
here.
for now. Thank you.
Let's see. You open the door. She was leaning out. Get Tetra. You can. She has slight cover though.
What's happening? Obviously, I see tentacle things.
Correct.
Where's-
All
Yes.
of horrors.
Yeah, you open in
Okay.
this entire corridor is just lined. Even tentacles like coming off the wall are just whipping all over in this like
Cool.
crazy room.
I'm going to use my action to dash,
Okay.
and I want to go through the other door. Five. Not in the way. And I'm just gonna yell, "Come at me!"
Okay.
and see if maybe she'll release the tentacles.
Come at me, bruh.
Okay.
But that's all I can do at the moment.
Give me an intimidation.
Don't want to rage because I'm not attacking, so.
Tetra, you're up next, followed by Relisa, then Olden. Tetra,
Intimidation. Ooh. 22.
22. Okay, very good. Anything else?
Right? I can't rage right now, right? Because.
You can use a bonus action to rage.
Yeah, but if she doesn't attack me, then I lose it, correct?
I will say, I forget exactly what the rules say, but I'll say if you rage at the end of your turn, if you don't get attacked or do an attack by the end of your next turn, you lose it.
Next turn.
I'll
okay,
give you
so
a
I will
whole
rage
round
then.
for yourself. Okay, very good.
Wait, okay, so yeah, I will rage, and that's my last one.
Very good. Tetra, you're up. Give me a nature or medicine check or a religion check. Which, your choice.
Okay.
Yo, I just zoomed in on that
That's
token. I do not like it.
17.
Yeah, this undead.
Sweet.
The little girls were right.
Let's try using maybe turn undead.
Do it, do it, do it.
Okay, read it all the way through for me, and it's destroy undead, I think,
Do
at
it.
your
As
level.
soon as I find it. It is. The destroy undead is challenge rating half.
Absolutely not.
I figured that.
Yeah.
But as an action, each undead that can see or hear me within 30 feet of me, wisdom save DC 16. It'll be turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. They must spend their turns trying to
natural
move
20.
us.
Fuck.
Okay then. Doesn't do any of that.
I even took away I'll tell you now. I took away. So this creature is a very difficult creature. I took away a few things, but it has turn resistance, which gives it advantage against saving throws that affect undead.
Oh, fancy.
But I even took that
Nice.
away, but rolled a nat 20. So unfortunately, it fails. I'm sorry, my friend.
Okay, so that's as an action.
I will be right back. I'm going to the restroom. I can still hear everything though.
Cool.
All right. How do I get out of this restraint? Do I have to action strength check?
I will. It is an action strength, but I will allow a bonus action strength or dexterity check.
Well, I get disadvantage on dex checks because of, well, dex saves. It's a check, though, you say, right?
Correct.
Restrain gives disadvantage on dex save.
Right.
But I'm better at strength anyway, so I'll try strength.
Okay.
14.
Unfortunately, that is not enough. Oh, wait. What do I have to roll against that? Hold on. Creature restrained by the use this action against your... Unfortunately, you do not pull yourself out of this. As you kind of pull each leg up, you see two more tentacles wrap around as you're like pulling even your hands on your calf, on your knees. It is pulling on your wrist. You rip your arms free to continue to be able to utilize them, but your legs are stuck. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Relisa followed by Olden.
I am going to run and dash, and I can land right here, and I will bonus action head, and that's all I got.
All right. It is hexed. Very good. Olden, you're up.
I watched one of my friends go like pounding by without saying a word. I'm like, oh, I guess. Well, I would have heard "Wah!" and crazy spoopy ghost sounds, I guess. So
Yeah.
No, I said that there was a freaking ice-looking creature.
Yep. Yeah, you
I
would have heard.
literally yelled it at you.
Yeah, you heard
you
her.
yelled it. Okay.
Yeah, she yelled that out, and you heard Tetra kind of yelling you, and you hear this horrific scream as well from the creature itself whenever combat first started.
Yeah.
If I
Lair.
kind of sidle up, sorry, I have short-term memory.
It's all good.
Bad short-term memory.
It's all good.
If I sidle up next to Relisa there, am I able to like be shooting at it, or is it too far? Do I have to like get behind Relisa?
I would say you'd have to get like even here in between. But yeah, you'd hear effectively.
So if I started like right here, then that's 30 feet to get to there. Does that work?
Yep.
Okay.
And for theater of the mind, you're like here, but yeah.
Got it. Okay. I mean, all I really can do, as I said before, is pull out the old pistolera and take a shot. I hardly have any spells left.
Go for it.
Yeah, I don't even have the spell that I want to have right now. So that's what I'm doing, and I'll do it with a sharpshooter. I have to remember now also to expend ammo. So let me do that also.
Oh yeah.
Pistol bullets. 39. Okay. 15 plus 9, 24 minus 5, 19.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, it hits.
All right. So D10.
This is not magical anymore, is it? Or
this is magical, yeah.
Yeah, your
it's
gun's
still infused.
That's right.
It's
not
just
the ammo
not
thing.
infinite ammo.
Gotcha.
So that is 20 magical piercing damage. Because 4 plus 6, the D10 plus 6, and then 10 from sharpshooter.
Cool.
So the 20, and then I'll take my second shot.
Yeah.
Also, we're just going to keep pumping it.
Yeah.
Sharpshooter. 28 minus 5, 23.
Yeah, hits.
And then here's another D10. 9 plus 6 is 15, plus 10 is 25.
Holy crap, dude. So Sherfa roars at this thing as it turns over towards Sherfa, and you just blast these tentacles off of its face. This black-gray ooze is just like dripping down. Horrific looking, but yeah, what else for you?
I assume since these landed as hard as they did that it'll likely be after me, so I'll just be like, and panic a little bit, and 4B, help 4B. So I'm going to have him move my direction, so it's 15 feet out to the hall. Is this difficult terrain?
Hold on, let me read back. Yes, it is.
Okay.
And wait, hold on.
All right. Oh.
He has to make another dex save.
Okay, so another dex save for him. And he will be consuming my bonus action for one thing or another. 9?
He fails. He is now restrained. And he will take 10 bludgeoning damage. He is unable to move.
Oh shit! So he's back with Tetra then.
Mm-hmm. You command him to, and his gears, you hear them cranking, and like a couple of the teeth on the gears break, trying to force his legs. And after a couple snap off, he immediately stops.
Okay. Hearing that grinding sound, I'll just kind of like grit my teeth and be like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
Well, fix that. Fix that if you can. 4B, fix that. And so he'll end up taking the repair action. So he'll have
very good
2d8. Yeah.
Tetra, you see 4B's large claw hand snapping at these tentacles around you guys as a smaller one kind of goes up and does an odd twisting motion and just goes into like between the carapace plates and starts tweaking with himself.
Ooh.
Very good. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Very
yes, that's
good.
It.
Back to the top.
I don't like it.
This creature will turn towards you guys and is going to move into the doorway.
Oh, I thought I
actually no.
Engaged it enough.
It is going to move here, and the black tentacle stuff falls away. Hold on, let me read something.
Don't celebrate yet.
Yeah,
well, I wanted
that's probably
you guys
actually
to be
bad.
safe. I knew what I was doing. I wanted to come after me and not you.
It's gonna like necrotic fireball us or something though.
Oh, so cool.
Alright. Gotta save some of my
sorcerer with transmute spell.
Yo, for real, I looked at a stat block the other day that has that.
Has what?
Where all damage that it would normally cause is necrotic instead, no matter what.
Oh, that's insane.
That's so cool.
It drops all that, and Sherfy, you see this thing take one step towards you, very slowly, and then a second step towards you, and just get down and look at you in the face. That is its turn. It is now your turn.
I don't like how peaceful that was. Something's gonna explode.
Yeah, it's like holding an action or something.
Do I have to claim Great Weapon Master before I roll?
Yes. You have to say it and then roll it.
Not 100%.
So, are you talking about for the -5 penalty?
And the plus
to get
10,
the plus 10, yeah, it says before you make an attack.
Mm-hmm.
You can choose to take -5 to a hit to get plus 10 to damage.
For now, I will just try and hit her. Is she? Can I see if she's wearing anything?
What's your passive perception? Your mic didn't work just now for some reason.
Oh, it's 14.
14. With a 14, you see that there's like this cowl that like wraps around the neck and kind of goes up to the back of the head, and it's sitting like on half of her head, like a shawl that might have been pulled forward at one point that's kind of been pulled back a bit. You see this like shawl that kind of goes over the shoulders that is like torn and tattered, almost moldy and disintegrated. Around the hip is like a couple of like these decorative belts that have lost their sheen and color. And then you see in one of the tentacles there appears to be this like wand-like a wand, I guess. I'm trying to think of a clever. I'm trying to be smart. You see like a wand, an object shape in the shape of a wand, kind of sticking out of one of the hands, one of the tentacles. Sorry.
So it's perfectly fine. That's basically what I was looking for because I'm used to seeing like Unit 7 and Tetra have their.
Focus, yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna go after and try to chop a tentacle hand.
Okay, go for it.
Oh man, is there a class that can do that? Like, is there like a disarming strike?
So there is a disarming strike for battle masters, I believe.
Battlemaster.
So for me, if you want to call a strike, I will let you roll. If you call a strike and you get a natural 20, you'll do your normal damage. I'll have you roll again, and if you beat its AC again on a called strike, then I will mess with it a bit. I'll have them make a like strength thing and stuff, because that's like just an extra fun thing.
Yeah.
I have 2 Battlemaster backup characters created.
Plus.
So cool. How do you play any of the other fighter classes?
Gunslinger can also like make you drop stuff and things.
Oh,
like
I should
yeah.
have done the extra. I'm so irritated now. Oh well. 24 to hit.
Does hit.
Disarming shot.
Roll damage.
Ooh.
Don't forget to add your
Full
rage.
damage.
Is your weapon magical?
No,
Okay.
not that I'm aware of.
All right.
Sadly. 18 for the first hit.
Okay. As
And I'm
you
gonna-
attack
shit.
with your weapon,
Sorry. Yeah.
it does not appear to do any damage.
Okay.
You slice into this, and much like the house, as you cut it, it immediately reforms as your blade leaves the area. It's like cutting into jello that self-heals. It's like you never actually made contact with it. It seems completely unfazed.
That's a problem. That's a huge problem.
I'm still. The most I can try and do is still try and knock the thingy out of her hand. At least for now.
Now, if you want to forego a specific attack, you could like set your axe aside or just use your free hand and try and grapple that specifically. So you would specifically say, I'm not trying to cause damage, I'm trying to rifle this away from this creature.
I could still.
So you'd use your...
As a second attack?
Yes, you'd use your...
I have a second attack.
Yeah, you'd use your second attack to essentially grapple an item instead of grappling the creature. Or you could grapple the creature, because a grapple is an attack. But if you want to call that instead. I'm not saying it will work. I'm not saying, like, this is going to... I'm just saying that is a option for your character. Tetra up next, followed by Medusa.
I'll try and grab the item.
Okay, roll an attack for me.
Am I adding to it? Is it strength? Against whatever?
It would be strength. Are you proficient with unarmed strikes? I would assume so. You're a barbarian, right? Hold on. Is there an earthquake?
It says martial weapons, simple weapons.
I have it.
Don't be earthquake.
She has the same chance to hit with unarmed as she does with a great axe, so seemingly yes. Oh.
He's checking to see if he's currently under assault by nature.
What the heck was that?
I don't know.
Ooh, weird. That was weird. There was like a rumble in the whole freaking garage. Sorry.
So Kyle seems to think
weird.
yes
What was the
because I
question? I'm
have.
so
Yeah.
sorry.
Yes, she's proficient with unarmed.
Cool. Very good. So roll whatever that bonus is then. So your strength plus proficiency. So basically what you do for a regular attack. The DC is higher because you're aiming for a specific item.
So it's just this plus what I roll.
Yep.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Yeah, you're able to grab this wand-looking thing from its tentacle. You rip it free. It's now in your hand. What is your... never mind. I'll look that up. Anything else you want to do?
Am I still in the same area? I guess I don't know where that tentacle was.
Yes.
I don't know if I was in the same spot.
You
Okay.
waited for a moment where it was kind of whipping around, and you just reached out and grabbed it at the right moment. So yeah, you are currently where you are.
I'm assuming throwing the wand would be a bonus or an actual action, not a bonus action?
I'll let you do that for a free action if you're just throwing it to like someone or somewhere.
I'm gonna try and throw it to Relisa and basically play hot potato.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna read something.
Hopefully, I don't know if it's gonna work.
So
I'm gonna get smacked by this tentacle.
give me a strength check as you throw it, or dex because you're throwing it. Sorry.
X. Best. 15.
Okay, so you guys see Relisa hack down with her great axe, look up at the creature, sling it to one side with a huge grip on it, and just reach out and wrestle this wand out of its tentacles, and then just turns and like shucks it really hardly directly through the gap of the door. As it gets to the gap, you see this as it bounces off something and stays in the room and just clatters to the ground. You still have movement?
Clattered to the ground.
Yep, that little
It's right there.
purple. I'll make it orange so it's a little different than the doors.
I can't pick it up even if I get over there with my movement, though.
Correct. You use your free action to throw it.
Can I stand over it to possibly give a
Absolutely.
little less disadvantage?
Yeah. Yeah, you'd make it
All
more
right,
difficult
I'm
for
gonna
them to
block
grab.
it.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right, Tetra, you're
I
on.
stayed in her little frame, though.
Within
I
threat.
didn't get out of her.
Correct.
Yeah.
Tetra, you up.
Okay.
Relisa, then Olden.
I'm gonna attempt to run into the room.
I have a wand.
As you get to the doorway, the open doorway, a force.
Oh, no.
You feel an impassable wall in front of you.
I'm going to die.
All right. Well, I still see her, so I'm going to attempt to cast Sacred Flame on her.
Let me read.
Which, if it works, Dex 16 save.
I'm trapped in here with her.
The target gains no benefit from cover for this saving throw.
Okay.
Ooh.
Are you trapped in there with her, or is she trapped in there with you?
What kind of save is it?
Yeah. The 16 Dexterity.
Dex.
You got to get in the barbarian
12.
mindset.
Roll damage. What kind of damage is
Nice.
Yes.
Radiant damage.
it? Okay.
And
I don't like not
maximum
Yay.
8 damage.
Did you roll 2? Isn't it 2 because it's you're level 5 now?
Yeah, I am level 5. All right, here's another one.
Level 6.
Oh my god, maximum 16 damage.
Wow,
Double
hefty.
8.
Think if you didn't roll that second 8, dude. Oh my god. Anything else? Tetra, you can hear, or Sherfa, you look over and you hear Tetra run into this wall, and you, after seeing that and this, something is causing blockage. Oh, you did 16 damage?
Yeah.
You roll a con save. Okay. Wall stands up.
Bitch.
Okay.
All right.
Anything else for you?
No, I don't think anything else.
Okay. Relisa, you're up.
Sherfa's
Well,
hyperventilating. You just don't
I
see
would
it.
check to see if I can get back in, but you said it's still up, so I see the result.
Correct. Sorry. Relisa.
I am going to blast this lady.
Okay. You release both your beams on her?
Yes.
Okay. So as you attempt, are you walking in the room to do it? Is that what you did?
Get in the
Yes.
Okay. So as you attempt to walk in the room, you are met with a force there that you are unable to pass through.
Oh. All right. Well, then I would try to blast through the force.
Okay. And as you do, both of your attacks just meet this and spread, and it illuminates the entire square of this door. Has a force that is preventing you or energy to pass through it. That is your action. You still have movement and a bonus action.
Olden, get it open.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Olden, you're up.
What the fuck am I supposed to do?
I do move to the side.
Okay.
Did she happen to seem to take full damage from Radiant?
Yeah, seem to be effective, yeah. Oh,
Sweet.
you know what? Never mind.
It really hurts
cool,
my
cool.
heart that you won't let me hurt it. My heart hurts, Alex.
Oh, no, Paige.
Hey, game player knowledge. Talk to me about that after game. We can arrange
Okay.
to make your axe magical.
There you go.
Fucking shit.
I love your
It's magical in my heart.
I can't think of the word. Improv.
Yeah,
Basically.
yeah. Knowing that that's ineffective and finding another way to be effective, it's impressive. It's good thinking. Olden, what are you doing?
I'm gonna step just over so I can have full view of Sherfa,
You do?
and then I'm gonna try to cast heroism on her.
Okay. Does heroism? What is? Yeah, I think that works.
No, it doesn't work. That's touched. I should have read my spells.
Okay. You think, but you don't. You don't do that. You don't waste your spell,
I imagine how cool that would be in my mind.
right?
All of this is in our mind.
So I guess I'll just try to. I've seen this barrier block people and magic. I'm gonna shoot it. I shoot it.
You shoot it. Your bullet smashes against this wall and becomes flat and ding 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 falls to the spongy ground below the door frame as it does not pass.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
The ammo is destroyed whether it hits or not, so I don't pick it up.
Damn it.
It's like a little silver dollar now.
How
I mean,
do
somebody else can pick that up for a souvenir if they like.
how do you get in?
Oh well. You get trapped like me.
What else do I
Piss it
got? What
off.
else do I got? I guess I'll walk up to it and just like slam on it with my fist.
Okay.
Rawr.
Yeah, you do so in a show of frustration and not knowing exactly what to do. Is that your turn?
No, I'll back up again another 5 feet and I'll just be like, 4B, you try. I'll call 4B over here. Let's see. Yeah, he can definitely get there. That's 25 feet, and he'll use a force-empowered rend.
Okay. And same thing. No effect.
Fuck. Yeah, guys, I got nothing for this.
And does Sherfa know that we can't get in?
Oh, I'm watching.
I think at this point, yeah, for sure. You guys all
You-
know
she's
exactly.
Seeing
Well, I just
like
didn't know. Can she hear us?
magic and bullets and fists and now claws.
I mean, you can hear Sherfa kind of hollering and stuff. You've not tried
Okay.
speaking to her or anything, but
Then yeah.
Alright.
Then yeah, that's it.
okay.
Do better, Olden.
Wow.
Wow.
Listen,
Listen,
I turned the gun on her.
let's
Is
see.
4B gonna block? Wait. Sorry. Is 4B gonna stay there?
Yep.
All right.
He's good for stuff if in
Yeah. I was just curious what he was doing.
I have such
Uh.
a
Take a bunch of pills.
Bill's here.
Let's see.
Go do that
I
30
actually
minutes
just-
ago.
I actually did, Amanda, end up taking a whole grip of pills 30 minutes ago. So I mean,
Paige, I
honestly,
need
go
you
for
to
it.
make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, I have advantage on things while I'm not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. Do I
Yeah,
have advantage?
You see this thing coming for
Sweet.
sure. As these 5 tentacles kind of wrap around the body coming from behind, form a center point right in front of its chest as it tilts its head sideways. You see lightning crackling from its eyeballs as it all makes a energy field in the center, and just a lightning bolt erupts from
Oh no!
its chest.
Lightning bolt.
It's a save?
What?
Yeah.
17.
Just passes.
Oh fuck!
But
I
you
was so
still take-
scared. No, I don't want to.
Oh boy.
No. Is it
Yeah,
half?
super important to pass that save.
You take 13 lightning damage. That is halved. So 13 lightning damage. Let me mark off that spell slot.
So-
Why would it be half?
See?
Because she saved.
Oh, because the save. Yeah.
And it's not halved because of my rage.
Right. Because lightning.
It's just lightning. Right, okay.
Because you saved
So
the
6
thing, correct? No,
Is it 6?
no. It was originally
Is 13
32,
half, or
or it was
okay,
originally
that's what I was
26.
confused.
It's half to 13.
That's what I was confused about. Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
Okay,
Ooh.
and that's its turn. It is now
26. Ooh.
your go, followed by Tetra, Release, and Holden.
Yeah, it's a
Glad I-
full ass lightning bolt.
Literally, if the first roll I had was 5, I would have been blipped. Can I try and break the wand? Is that an attack?
Give me an Arcana roll.
Oh yeah, damn.
My God, it's 7.
What is your intelligence score?
Intelligence 9.
You're pretty strong. You might be able to break it.
I'm gonna. Can I try and break it with my actual axe, though?
You can try whatever you want. Yeah, tell me
Okay.
what you're doing.
I want to have at least some distance from my face. If I
Yeah,
attack
you
with my
use your foot to
axe.
kind of kick it out in front of you. And yeah, roll an attack.
It's probably not do shit, is it?
I want a burrito.
Who has a burrito?
We
Stop
make-
eating in front of me.
That
We
looks
make
super good.
carnitas.
Can we go to El Ranchero?
Probably closed.
It's
Well, they're
late.
like-
I work
They're
tomorrow.
open to like forever.
Why do you work tomorrow?
Because I need money. I'm poor.
All right.
We work Saturdays now. He said that.
So, oh yeah, the first one doesn't hit, but I do have 2 attacks, so I'm gonna try again.
What was your roll?
Cause well, okay, it was math. Hold on. 15.
Definitely hits.
Oh, okay,
It's an item. It's not moving. DC is 10.
that's true. Oh, whoop. My brain doesn't want to work. 5, 6, 7 damage.
Okay, so as you make this first hit, you directly contact. You don't miss it at all. Your axe literally bounces up above, and you look at your weapon, and now you have a chip in your axe.
Oh, you bitch.
Magic items can't be busted. You don't know
Like
that.
Dan.
I don't know that.
I mean, you know now. You have a pretty good
Well,
sense now.
yes, I do know.
Sherpa learns by
Do
doing.
it again. I'm just kidding.
I'm sure they can, because there's like spells that are like, it repairs. Yeah, mending is like,
When
but it doesn't repair the magic.
when I threw the wand the first time, did it look like the field around the door bent, Elise? Like, would I think that maybe I could get it through?
Nope.
If I tried harder.
It bounced
okay.
off like a concrete wall.
I mean, with a 9 intelligence, maybe you do think that.
Okay, fuck
I mean,
you.
she saw there was no bend.
That's only just barely below average intelligence.
Yeah.
Just try harder.
Mhm.
Yeah, but below average. I mean, you know what?
I
average
tried
I do know what the
really
average is.
hard,
Yeah.
okay?
Mhm. It's bad.
Anyways, I'm gonna then just try and grapple her and see if it will make her
Oh no, it moved to the other side.
lose.
Well, she kicked in
the
front of her. You want to try and grapple?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and grapple so maybe my friends can come in the room.
Okay, roll a athletics, and it's going to try athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. What is the dot mean?
You're proficient. That's why it's +7 instead of plus
Oh, okay.
something else.
It rolled a
4.
16. And you're raging.
Nope.
You have advantage.
Ooh.
Sherpa,
Remember-
Sherpa, Sherpa.
Same roll.
Well, that's a massive number.
It is, but so plus.
24.
Thank you. I can't do math. 24.
Hmm.
20, yeah, you get behind this creature and you grapple the shit out of it. It's grappled.
Okay. Grapple.
Holden's just
Does
out
it
on the
feel
hallway,
like-
just be like, ah! And he's like doing, the
Yeah,
slam dunk motion.
yeah.
You just see me try and grab as many tentacles as I can, and like hug it.
Yeah, you grab a few tentacles as it kind of spins around and you choke it out with its own tentacles and it's sitting there unable to move. Let me see here.
So is grapple restrained?
Grapple is grappled. A grappled creature speed is
oh.
0, can't benefit from its bonus to speed, and that's really it. So it's no longer moving currently. It is now Tetra's turn, followed by Relisa.
Okay, cool. I attempt to get in the room. Is the force still there?
It is.
Okay.
Hit it, Petra, but not me. Don't hit me.
Don't worry, I won't hit you. I will Sacred Flame again.
Okay.
16 dex.
Beats it. 18.
Damn. Alright, well, that was my action, and... Oh, damn it, I had something else I had planned, and we took so long that I completely forgot it.
Sorry.
Everyone's talking a lot. What else for you?
Yeah. Well,
It's a very
I kicked
chatty
myself for
session.
not doing the action that was absolutely going to be helpful.
Dope.
More than just dealing damage.
Dope.
Oh, that's my turn.
Cool. Relisa, you're up, followed by Olden.
Do I have any idea why Tetra can casty things and I cannot casty things?
Give me an intelligence roll. Give me an arcana roll.
12.
No. No.
I can't wait to have Flash of Genius so I can just blurt out what it is in roleplay.
Yeah. It's really close, but no. It's on tip of your tongue. Maybe next turn you might figure it out. I'll tell you next turn. We'll say that. It was that close. It was. I literally was. You were one off from what I was thinking in my head.
Petra yells, "Remind me to do the thing that was gonna help instead of trying this other crap."
Yep. That's
Tell me how I can get through the wall. Hey,
could've
lady. I go, hey, lady. Don't you want to let me in and play? And I want to see if she will let down her force for me.
Okay. You don't even need to roll for that. It just doesn't work. What else?
Does my bonus action hex work? Not my bonus action hex, but my maddening hex, because I don't have to hit for that.
I don't know. What is? Tell me what it does. Like just say I do this, and then I will tell if it works or not. You guys tell me. Don't ask me. Can I do this? Can I do this? Say I want to do this, and I'll tell you. Tell me what you're doing.
Do this.
My maddening hex says, as a bonus action, you can deal 4 psychic damage to the target cursed by your hex.
Mm-hmm.
That you can see within 30 feet. And that's it.
Okay, so do you want to use your bonus action to attempt that?
Yes.
Yes, it happens. Okay, and that's for what? Necrotic, you said?
4 psychic.
For psychic? Okay, very good.
And
Nice.
I don't really... I will do a... I want to cast True Strike so that I would have advantage on my next turn then.
Okay, very good.
Which is good? Okay.
Yeah, sure. Read the spell. I mean, however it works is cool with me. Olden, you were up. Is it concentration?
It is.
Your hex would drop.
Oh, I would not do that.
Okay, understood. Anything else for you?
Does the creepy lady have to make a con check? Concentration?
She does, thank you. Passes. Just passes. Just passes. Meets a beats, it passes.
My little rage is coming out.
Okay, Olden, you're up.
Fuck.
And in fact, since Relisa's turn just happened, you can go ahead and shout an answer to Relisa if you like about how magic works.
Why can't I get in? Or why can't I shoot things?
It's probably things that use an attack roll rather than a save. I don't know how to say that in RP fashion.
The magic originates in the room,
blocks
works
things
fine.
from going in.
Yeah,
What?
it blocks
The thing doesn't
traversal.
go in.
The
My
wall,
thing just
the wall's blocking
appears.
anything from passing through it, but his sacred flame is just appearing on the creature and happening. Your maddening hex, it was already hex. It's just appearing and hurting it, It's not having to travel to it to hurt it. It's just happening on
But
it.
my Eldritch Blast comes from my fingers.
Exactly. If you make
Yeah.
an attack
Travels.
roll, that means you're attacking.
He calls it beams.
Yeah.
A
So
beam is
if
something that goes.
you have any sort of spell that originates there, essentially saves where it doesn't have to travel or has an attack roll. Olden, what are you doing?
So in my mind's eye, what I want to try to do is shoot a bullet through the wall. How does that work in terms, like, am I able to pierce objects in that way? I don't want to just like fire a bullet at a wall and have it stop dead on the wall. But...
You would know in experience. It depends on the thickness. What the house? If the house is built of stone, it's not going to work. If it's like, timbers with separated studs, it could go through, the small wood that they use as drywall or whatever. It could potentially work.
Okay. Can I do something simple like just walk up to the wall and rap on it for a second just to hear like how solid this was? Okay.
I got it. I know what I'm doing. I'm so excited.
21 investigation.
This definitely has studs. This is thin pieces of wood that make up the kind of wall that are just mudded together.
Okay, then I'll be like, okay, Relisa, watch out. I'm going to try something else. And I'll take aim at where I think the monster is on the other side of this wall and try to shoot through the wall.
Without having to make you roll, you shoot and you wait for a moment and you just see this wave of kinetic energy that appears to have been created at the wall, and you see it ripple out towards the doorway. It appears that this force field, I will reveal to you guys, is covering that as well.
Okay. Another bullet down, but another experiment complete.
Yep.
And I'm just in here. I'm so happy I'm in here.
I wasted a turn for everybody.
It's a level 5 spell.
It's fine.
You're lucky
It's
I took away its
fine.
disintegrate ray.
Oh,
Oh.
boy.
I don't have my robot. That's not nice. My robot's gone, okay?
I know what to do, but actually, no. I mean, I know what to do for me. That's it.
I mean, I've probed this thing as much as I can, I believe, so that's all I can do. I'll just have 4B, I'll call out to Sherfa and say, maybe try to leave, I don't know. And I'll have 4B just step out of the way to the side.
Okay. I am, let's see. I need
Don't do it, Alex.
Sherfa, Olden, 4B, and Relisa all to make wisdom saving throws.
Shit, I'm not wise.
All right.
Come
I've
on.
actually got the advantage on those, so that's good.
Oh. 8.
Fail.
Like me! No, me!
Both of my rolls were 12s, so 14.
Fail.
Damn it.
Sherpa?
If I rolled a 12, it'd be a 20.
I got a 9.
All right, you all fail. Fun.
Yeah,
Fun.
4B also fails.
Very good. All right,
Rolled a 7.
Sherfa, it is your turn. Give me one moment. Let me read this.
Uh-huh.
We all start beating the shit out of each other or something.
Whatever she just did was a concentration.
Well, you can't get in here to beat the shit out of me, so...
Sherfa, roll D10 for me.
No.
My 10.
Is she
Looks like
is she casting a spell?
What'd you get, Sherfa?
Hold on, I'm loading. Just 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, it's your turn. You
I
are
got a 5.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay,
Wait, is she casting a spell?
she did just cast a spell.
I want to counter spell. Can I still do that? Because we don't know the result.
Or
Or is it?
You like hella can't see her.
Yeah, you can't
Oh.
see her. That's right.
Never
You
mind.
moved out. You specifically said you moved out the doorway.
True.
Does
Never
counter
mind.
spell
Is there a hole in the wall that she can see through
process? It's
from the bullet?
Yeah, how much shrapnel did the
You know
bullet
what?
cause?
You know
to
what's
tear chunks away from the wall?
She might be able to see
You know what's
me,
funny?
though.
It says you attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. If the creature is casting a spell, throw fails, blah, 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 casting for the... It doesn't say anything a creature you can see, which is dumb. But it says a
Damn,
creature
wow.
in the process of... I'd say you have to... Give me...
Somehow know that it's casting a
Yeah,
spell.
there's no way.
Does the spell have a vocal
You
component?
have some kind of spider.
Actually, that's a good point.
Sense.
Let me see if it has a vocal. If it does, then
Does
I'll
it
say
have a
you
vocal?
can. Yeah, it does.
Yes.
What does it say?
It goes Asratika.
I cast counterspell on
She
that.
casts
shit 'cause it sounds
counterspell on
demonic.
you. Let me mark up
She
that spell.
counterspells my cat. She has a reverse card?
She has a counterspell just like you do. Yeah.
Counterspell can
reverse.
counterspell.
Well,
Yep.
Uno
Counters
reverse.
my counter.
welcome.
What level did you cast your counter spell at? Like what warlock spell level are you at right now?
I'm 3rd level.
Right on. Okay, so just regular ass counter spell.
Okay. So Sherfa, you said you rolled a 5.
Yes.
Okay. It is no longer your turn. Tetra, you are up.
Sweet.
Tetra.
She doesn't have a reaction anymore.
Sherfa, you lose your rage because it did not attack you, and you were unable to attack. So unfortunately, you lose your rage.
Isn't that the grapple though?
Oh, because my turn passed. Okay. I
Her
see.
turn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Grapple not count as an attack?
She's
No, because I
she's
didn't get
holding-
my turn either.
yeah, she's holding the grapple, but she didn't get to further do it. She
Oh, you
just
can't,
isn't
like,
resisting.
punch it while you grappled it?
She was not able
She
to do
took
anything.
my turn away.
Yeah, she took her turn
She-
away.
Skip
You guys see
Uno
Sherpa?
skipped.
She's just like
Ooh.
locked, frozen.
Uno skipped
Tetra,
me.
what are you doing?
So
That's bad
I'm
news.
casting my last level 3 spell.
Okay.
It is Dispel Magic.
Okay.
For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, I must make an ability check.
What are you
against the spell.
dispelling?
The force field.
Okay.
ow. My elbow.
So 2 fun facts. 1. Well.
I actually have a question too.
You go to dispel. So you're trying to dispel what's immediately in front of you.
Well, I was.
Like,
Guess I don't know.
give me an intelligence check real quick.
I choose
You know
a
what?
creature, object, or magical effect within range.
Let me back up.
Range
Let me
is
back
120 feet.
Let me back up. You're up against this. You cast Sacred Flame. You're like leaning on this force field. You feel it give way. Your hand pushes through. It's no
I also have
longer there. What?
Just so this is sorry, maybe I could have asked this afterwards, but DME wise, so it cast a spell and then can also cast a 3rd level spell also?
At the same time?
As a reaction, yeah.
Metagame. Yeah.
So
reaction is
yeah.
yes. Is that what you're asking? Like because it casts a high level spell and then uses reaction?
right, because usually you can only do like a spell and a cantrip. So
Correct.
that's why I was curious.
Yes. Yes. You can use your reaction to cast a high level spell as you. Yes.
That is
Because
super
reaction
sick. I love
is out of turn.
Dude.
So what do
in
you-
the final fight
Oh god.
of
Yeah. Vox Machina.
what was it called?
Watch that shit.
No. The first campaign that I did on my warlock.
Oh.
Lost Mines.
Mines. Yeah.
We were up against the final boss, and I like cast whatever damage spell, probably Eldritch Blast, and the boss was like counterspell, and I was like, counterspell.
Yeah.
I did it too,
Yeah.
and it finished off the boss.
Yeah, it was like the last blow. All right, what are you doing, Tetra? So you're holding up against this force field and your hand just goes through it.
So my dispel magic worked.
No, you've not cast it
Oh,
yet.
Oh.
Yeah, take it back.
Oh, so I didn't need to cast it. It was
Correct.
already gone.
He was
Correct.
telling you that.
When the hell did it disappear?
Just right before your turn.
Okay.
Probably once she.
Oh, it probably
fucked
ran
up
out
me.
of time. Probably only lasted. Oh, okay. So, cool. I'm gonna get inside
More
the room
sacred
now,
space.
Okay.
and
Save me.
I don't know what to do for you.
I don't know either. So yeah.
So I've been watching her fight over this wand this whole time. I'm gonna go pick it up.
Okay. Yeah, you lean over and just grab between Sherfa's legs, who's kind of locked in place. You pick it up as your free action.
Cool.
Use
Does
the
it
force.
feel like I can use it as a spell focus?
You feel that it has magic energies within it. If you wanted to focus your energy, you could probably use it.
I want to take that chance. I want to point it at the creepy lady and see what it does. It's gonna be like fireball.
Ooh, boy.
The little girls told us to use the house against her, and I don't know how else to do it. I know that the
you
wand
feel-
isn't a house.
You feel that there is a, it has 1 or 2 charges. How many do you want to use?
God. Oh, God. Oh,
Oh,
no.
no. I'm so scared.
Yeah, no.
2.
2? Okay. And I need you to roll a d20. Okay. Roll d20. Tell me what you get.
Kyle is chaotic
4.
neutral IRL.
4? Okay. I need...
Age to die.
Sorry, Sherpa.
I need Sherpa and Tetra to roll a dex save, please.
God, no.
Do I still have advantage?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You see this coming.
Is she, though?
6.
First roll was better anyways.
Is this the tentacles, I wonder?
13.
Kyle, will you roll 96 for me?
Yeah.
96.
Yep.
This is why he wanted Tetra to die, because he's just an evil person at heart. If that's what he wants.
Oh, Kyle?
This is a desperate
Kyle's an
move
evil
in a desperate situation.
No, his
suddenly,
laugh is what makes him evil. Because he just turned into Kloback. That's like, yay, I get to kill my person.
I have fireballs at my fingertip. Don't mind if I do. I half expected him to take disadvantage on stealth, sleight of hand, athletics, acrobatics, and all those checks just so he could cast fireballs.
33.
Okay, you guys both take 33 damage. As you point this wand out and focus, and a bright red light just emits from the tip of this wand, and just the entire room is engulfed in flame. Let me see.
I love it. Lovely.
So...
Oh, the dog just stopped, by the way.
Tetra, roll d20 for me as well, and tell me what you get.
Oh my god, I have resistance to fire.
Nice.
Oh, your God, you do. That's
So
sick.
you take 16 damage. Roll d20 for me,
Resistant to
Tetra.
Cold. It's not cold fire since she's icy, right?
It is not. It is a green flame.
Fine.
Tetra, roll d20 for me.
Yeah, sorry. 13.
Okay, very good. So Relisa, Olden, and 4B, your minds come back to you. You as well, Sherpa, if you're still alive.
Oh, I am.
You
Well,
regain control of yourself. Tetra, is there anything else you want to do?
Okay.
And
I
this-
assume that wand
No.
thing was an action.
Yeah.
yeah, pretty big.
No, that's all I want to do right now.
All right, release.
Maybe I want to stuff that wand into my pouch, my
I'd say you can't
my
do
good
that just yet
magic
since
pouch.
you picked it up.
Okay.
Oh,
right.
Which I guess you
All
would
right,
have.
well, I'm
put
holding on tight.
You put away your mace. Have you had your shield out this
Oh,
whole
yeah.
time?
Yeah.
Do you want to hold your shield or your mace?
I want to hold my shield.
Okay, then you stow your mace.
Shield wand.
Yep. And you don't have your focus out, or is your focus in your? Yeah.
I mean, it should be in my shield.
Okay. Cool.
That's
All
where
right.
you embedded it, right?
Relisa, followed by Olden.
I am gonna try to walk through the door.
You
Can I
walk through.
walk?
Yep.
All right, I move kind of away,
Mhm.
and then I'm going to shoot her with my Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Roll with disadvantage.
Oh, because I'm too close.
Yeah. But that's where you are. So go ahead and roll 2 times disadvantage.
Got this.
Oh, but
You
I
can
have
do it.
advantage because I did True Strike. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Never
And
mind.
True Strike only works on melee weapons, I believe, but
What does her hex do?
it'll give
Is
her
that not
damage.
advantage with
No,
hex?
no, it's
Oh,
just
okay.
extra
I
damage.
didn't know what hex did.
No worries.
So.
True Strike
and
only works on melee?
I believe so. I don't know, but also, Amanda, I believe Hex also you can make them have disadvantage on certain skill checks, which if you had chosen,
Oh, and I always forget about that.
if you had chosen like strength, that could have helped Pippi or Sherfa do her grapple. But what'd you roll for your hits?
It's fine.
14.
Misses. Second attack.
Oh. Can do it. Maybe.
15.
Just hits. Roll damage.
Oh.
8.
Okay.
Plus my hex
Huh?
is 2. And my bonus action is 4 psychic.
All right. This
Are
thing
you
is.
choosing a hexy thing now? Sorry, I didn't cut you off.
Yeah. Can I choose that now?
Yeah.
I'll do strength.
Okay. It is on death's
Sorry.
door. Olden, you're up.
Okie dokie. If it's looking like it's on death's door, then I will sidle up to the door and attempt to make a regular pistol shot without necessarily sharpshooter.
Okay.
Definitely not sharpshooter.
Okay.
I
Definitely
love
not.
how we found that one. And I'm just
13.
It's what I've
Misses.
always wanted.
Fuck
I
you.
gotta make sure I gotta keep on subtracting these bullets. Second shot. 14.
Misses. Oh my god, it's gonna get another
Oh,
turn. Anything
no.
else?
Brutal. Yeah, I'll have 4B also jump in the room. Pile in 4B while we can. And it'll come right here in front of me. Nope, it'll be out of the way. Nope, it'll be in the way. And it'll be force empowered rending.
Is that a power magic attack?
It is. It is force damage.
Okay. Roll to hit.
15.
Just hits. Roll damage. Swear to
All right,
God, if
come on.
4B kills
Don't
it.
fuck me, 4B.
on.
Don't fuck me, 4B.
Come on, 4B, you got this.
Come on. I rolled a 1 plus 2, 3 force damage.
Still alive.
Ugh,
Is that it?
I can't
That's
do
it.
anything.
That's it.
All right. Let's see what to do. What to do.
Man, I even tried to like super guarantee that I would hit, and I rolled like shit on everything.
It will. Let's see here. Because you were stunned last turn, Sherifa, it did pull out from your grasp. And it
Sure.
it is going to just stand there, and then you see this hideous smile as its tentacles slightly raise up. Sherifa,
no.
it is your turn.
Uh-oh.
So close. So close.
I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Okay.
Can't believe you fucking rolled a 1.
I literally can't do anything else. She's gonna murk me.
Okay. Then Tetra, you're up.
Well, fuck. Yeah, dodge action. I'm sorry, guys.
And you're not raging, so keep that in mind. Tetra, you're up, followed by Relisa, then Olden.
I'm going to Sacred Flame. Dex 16 save.
Oh, God.
Fail.
Beats it.
Yeah.
19.
Can she stop?
In a minute. I'm sure she will. She'll stop real quick.
She's really making me want to spend my bonus action and spell slot.
You might need those to
Yeah, exactly.
pick people up off the floor.
Yeah.
I dodged at least.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Very good. Relisa, followed by Olden.
Just wanted
Is
to roll
there-
2d8.
There's nowhere right here that I would be able to move to. If I move over here, am I still too close for
No,
advantage?
yeah, you were within, disadvantage.
I never remember how many feet it is. Okay, that's fine.
It's just
Well,
not
every-
touching them.
Yeah, any square that's not adjacent to him.
But
Tough when it's a large creature in a small room because like every square is adjacent to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All of that.
how is
All
this
of that.
one adjacent to it if there's a spot in
Diagonal
between?
is still adjacent.
Yeah, this is
You're
adjacent.
touching it on the corner.
I'm touching it where?
Do you see the
On the
arrow?
Corner. See the square?
But she's not in that one.
Do you see how it's just 5 feet?
She's in this square, and this square, and this square, and this square, and you're in this square, which is touching this square on the corner.
Maybe my map it looks different because she's not in those squares.
Oh, well then, yeah, that's
Then, yeah,
probably exactly
yours
what it is.
Might look different. Sorry.
Here, let me move her.
Because
Is that better?
no.
We've-
Well, okay, now she's moving.
Okay, so let me move her around. There.
Okay, that I would have known, and I wouldn't have gone into the room. But I was like, I thought I was far enough. Anyway, all right, I do my blast with disadvantage.
Your
Man,
blast meet a force yet again.
Oh,
That's what happened when she didn't do anything.
Yep. Every time.
I will bonus action maddening heck for 4 psychic damage.
Woo!
She has 1 health left. If 4B would have done just 1 more point of damage, the maddening hex. I knew that was going to happen. When you said 3 damage, I was like, no freaking way. Wall force back up, baby. Here we go. Round 2.
Let me down, 4B.
Old-
Should have turned you into an armor suit after all.
Olden, you're up. Let's go. I'm going to kill y'all. Here we go.
Seeing this thing like be super creepy and smiley, and I see Release's beams hit this force field again, and I'm just gonna back off. I'm gonna back up to like here.
You guys see Olden just kind of disappear from the fight. Just backing away. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna have 4B use its final repair ability
All right.
of the day.
All right, that means we're back up to the top. Let's see, what can I do?
Yes,
Die
step
today.
on my cubes.
Not that.
Would I still be able to see her
Russia.
from that angle?
Yes.
Okay, that's kind of what I was going for.
Toads make gold.
Oh man, let me mark that. Spell slots around. Spell slots. Relisa, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Oh, this is so brutal.
You got this. You're so wise.
No, a 6.
No.
Oh wait, no, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
God.
It does not cast that. It does not cast that.
Oh no, that's nice.
Can't use that.
Concentration. Gets you every time.
Can't use that. Shit.
Not Pixie's Backseas. You did cast it.
This is why I didn't take a bunch of concentration things for Roshia. I was like, but no, it fucks with my other stuff.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
it sure does fuck with your stuff.
I like my Zephyr spell too much. Fuck you.
Dang, too many concentration spells.
E?
Why don't you cast a fireball?
With that sweet, sweet wand.
Shut up.
Oh, here
Shut
we
up.
A
go.
green fireball, even.
4B, Sherfa, and Tetra. Let me actually take a look here.
Been rolling really bad though. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Or be
Wait,
again.
what did you say? I didn't hear who. What?
4B, Sherfa, Tetra.
I need you
Okay.
to make
No, tentacles.
tentacles. Dex save, yeah.
Oh, I still have advantage.
Ah, damn it. 8, the Ocho.
Oh.
Tetra 10.
4B.
8.
Where's my dex?
4B.
There's two.
Oh,
4B
10
rolling good
damage?
again. He's got a 18.
Okay, he's fine.
It's a save.
Yeah.
19.
Okay, Tetra, you take 10 bludgeoning damage as these tentacles rip up and restrain you. Sherfa, it's now your go.
I'm all bruised from
I-
tentacles.
I don't
crap!
take
That's
nothing.
that's concentration as well.
Oh, you
I
just
did it.
now.
I did it though, and I already
No.
rolled damage. So okay, so it is
Do
your
I take
turn.
anything though?
No, you don't. But I need you to make
Okay.
yet another dex save at the beginning of your turn.
Plus, 13 this time.
All right, you take 10 bludgeoning.
Punch.
It is now your turn.
Literally can't do anything. I have no magic to myself.
You are also restrained. You can't move either.
Can't. Can I break the restraint or no?
You can use your action to try and break out, yeah, and move.
Just because I'm not usually dealing with this. If I break out of the restraint and try to move, do they still get the opportunity?
If you move without out of the threat range of the enemy creature, yeah. They would. If they choose to
Okay.
use it, yeah.
I assumed I could not also do that point.
Okay.
Okay.
Ugh, man.
If I'm restrained, can I still do dodge or not?
Yeah. It just your speed is 0 is the only effect.
Okay.
I mean-
so I'll
I really don't want to metagame, and I'm going to try my best to not to, but wouldn't you also know what 4B does?
really
So you can go ahead. Go ahead.
go ahead.
Because he's
You-
like
you-
a steel defender. He does this sort of crap all the time where he's like deflecting attacks for you guys.
So he could help deflect attacks for
As
you.
a reaction?
Correct. He can.
Yeah,
he,
it's literally his
Oh.
thing.
he could block. So you could use your action to maybe help others who might be restrained get out,
You
or
just have to make sure to stay close to him.
unrestrain yourself. It's up to you.
I mean, you could bail, and I could give disadvantage to the opportunity attack kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, I see. Up to you. What do you want to do?
Or I could just
What does Sherfa want to
give
do in this moment?
disadvantage to the attack in the first place. Sherfa's gonna. Sherfa's still gonna be the punching bag and dodge.
Okay, very good. Next up then is Tetra, followed by Relisa.
All right. Damn it.
Oh wait, sorry. My bad. I said I don't have movement, but I could try and break Tetra out.
Yes, you could use
With
your
my
action
action?
to give him the help action, which would give him advantage if he chooses to break out.
The help action helps him get out. But like I
The
can't
help action
like,
was just on
get
ability
him
checks.
out.
Is that like a athletics?
Yeah, it'd be
So what
athletics
I'm
or
trying-
acrobatics to break out.
So what I'm trying to say is like, would I be able to like get him out by trying to rip him out, or it's just the help action?
I see. You could try and do it
'Cause I don't-
yourself. You could try and break them off for him. Yeah, and it would just be a straight roll instead of giving him advantage. You want to do that? What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Just tell me what you want to do, and I'll tell you what to roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and break him out.
Okay, so roll a strength or acrobatics or athletics to break, or it'd be athletics to break him out. So roll an athletics, just straight roll.
30-20.
Okay, you rip
Damn.
off the tentacles from Tetra's legs. Tetra, you are now freed.
Sweet.
Sure, for still
Um,
being a ripped.
And it is now your
bad-
turn, Tetra.
Okay, then I'm going to step diagonally out of the tentacles.
Okay.
There you go.
At the start of your turn, you still need to make a dex save.
Okay. So I might potentially still be there.
Yeah.
That's a 14.
You are stuck, and you take 14 bludgeoning damage.
Oh. I tried so hard. I'm sorry, Tetra.
It's still kind of a cool
That's okay.
visual of you like ripping tentacles away and them still coming
Yeah,
back.
Tetra
to
gets
wrap
like
up.
1 or 2 steps in just away from you as they just continue to wrap him up.
I did try.
Thanks for
You
helping.
did it. You actually succeeded. You did it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did it.
Technically, I did.
In response, I Sacred Flame her. DC 16, Dex.
Please, please, please don't. Please.
Succeeds 17.
Does that not
Damn it.
happen anything with what's her face's hex?
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
What
Oh,
does her
yeah.
hex do with the strength then?
It is Release's turn.
I just because I don't understand.
She
What is
gets
her
disadvantage on strength checks.
checks? Okay.
Release.
I was just didn't know it.
I'm
that
gonna try to Eldritch Blast that yacht.
Roll with disadvantage.
Ooh, come on.
13 plus 7.
Hits.
Dirty 20.
How do you want to kill it?
Yeah.
I just blasted and I'm like, ah! Because I don't like not being able to hit things.
Very
So I
good.
just
Oh,
scream
you
it.
don't? Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, so you guys see this magic radiate from Release's hand as it waves over this creature. As it begins to fall apart, the tentacles fall off its face, the ooze begins to like pour out as it becomes more mush than physical being held together. And it falls into a oozy pile as it seeps into the wood and eventually disappears.
Fuck.
Gross.
Oh shit.
Is the floor still all soft and
Weird.
gooey?
Give me an investigation check.
Can I help her?
Anyone else
what do I
want to
roll?
help?
Just
You're just giving her a help action.
okay. I'll just-
So that's
Yeah.
advantage?
I'll stop on the floor with her.
Okay. Roll d20 or roll an investigation, Tetra. Release a roll with advantage.
A 6.
Please release the.
Mine is 12.
12. Okay. Release. What'd you get?
A 6.
With a 7 total, then you. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it's hard to tell with the. You're not sure. It's hard to gauge.
It's quite a visual of them just all immediately start like stomping on the floor.
Yeah. Yes. Go ahead.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say it is late, and I do have a bit of story I'd like to get through before we end. What questions you guys have about this house? You walk through, everything is cleared out. You are no longer able to see any of the ghosts as you call out for them. You go to the front door and open it, and it opens fine. Do you have any? Mhm.
I want to see what was in the drawer that I couldn't open. Because then I would just start searching through all the drawers because
did open
of the
it.
paperwork. No,
The
the,
one-
No, the
very
very first one.
first one.
You go over there and you go to open it, and it opens just fine, and it is completely empty.
Can I know what it was afterwards?
Yeah, now I want spoilers.
It was a spell book
Ooh.
that had the spells that creature had, but when
Fuck. Okay.
she died and you guys weren't able to get it, everything in that drawer disappeared. And that
Also,
that is what I was hoping you guys would tell Peter when Unit 7 got in there, so he could
Yeah.
try and get the book. Because I know Peter wants
But
spells.
you told me I forgot
Yeah,
about
you
it.
told
I
us
know.
that we couldn't-
No,
couldn't
that
even
that
remember
was that was part of the. It was a trap. It was trapped. You guys failed
Yeah.
to save, and
I wanted to tell him.
but Tetra
so
knew and
badly.
Relisa knew. You guys,
What did I know?
y'all didn't have your memories wiped. Only they did. And when they walked out and didn't say anything about it, you guys weren't like,
Yeah.
"What happened? What'd you see?" Or try and go in after them and look after it. You guys just were like, "Oh, okay, I guess nothing's in there," and y'all just left.
That
I rolled like
drawer?
a super
Oh.
duper high on that tool check. Like, there's no
I don't
reason I
know.
shouldn't have had that opened, except that I was like, okay, I guess I'm done.
Yeah, he literally
I don't
opened
think
it.
He told them.
He as he opened the drawer, the glyph went off, and it
Yeah.
wiped his memory and just told him
Wiped mine.
to shut it. Yeah, and you guys.
I don't think
Yep.
that we were actually in the room with that.
No, we.
I
but
I
we-
don't remember.
I don't remember,
think
but
we
either
were.
way.
It was
Don't
just the
even
two
remember
of
that
us.
interaction.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it was-
definitely remember that.
It was this room
Yeah.
up here.
Basically, I went in there, tried to open it. It blasted at me, and then I was just like, "Oh, guess it just couldn't open." And that's literally what I said. I was like,
Ah, darn! It's too bad.
darn. I was hoping maybe
decided
it was
not to open
someone's
that
like,
anymore.
Yeah.
didn't try harder.
I think I need to watch that video.
But you guys,
yeah.
do you have any other questions about the house?
It didn't happen while I was in Arizona, did it?
I just
No,
no.
it was like
no,
the first
you were
time
here.
y'all got in the
He was.
house.
Okay.
Or the second
just wanna
time.
know where the-
Second time you're in the
It's
house.
amazing that I don't remember that.
There's no way to tell where the kids went.
It was the same.
I have a question.
It was the same session where you guys first discovered the robot guy coming down the stairs. Yeah. What's up?
This is a metagame question
Yeah.
though. Did she end up this way because of a card?
That you don't know. That I can't tell
Okay.
you.
All right. Okay, that's fine.
Do we know? We don't know where the kids went.
They just don't reappear.
I hope they're.
Did she leave behind any loot?
She did not.
But the wand is still there.
The wand is still there. You would spend the next 10 minutes and add into your inventory a failed experiment wand. When holding it, you can use an action to expend one or more of its charges to either cast a green flamed fireball or a blue lightning bolt at random. Save is DC 15, so you don't know which one.
Wow. I'm not touching that thing,
I
but
mean, they're
someone
both
else
great.
can.
Yeah, one
That's
charge.
so awesome.
One charge, cast a 3rd level version. If you use 2 charges, it's a 4th level version. If you expend the wand's last charge, though, then you have to roll d20 on a 1. The wand crumbles. So you could cast 2 level 3 spells from it, or cast a mega 4th level.
Oh, well,
Wow.
I did cast it with 2 charges.
I know, that's why I had you roll d20 afterwards. You got like a 6.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Remember when I said roll d20, roll d20, roll d20?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Not story related. Can we beat feet to an inn and sleep after this?
Yes,
Yeah,
so
probably.
let me jump into the story aspect of if you have no other questions about
Yes.
Very good. So yeah, you guys investigate the room. Olden, I will say below, you guys are able to cast magic and light sources and torches, and you see that this is a functional workshop. Like I had mentioned before, there are many workbenches, a lot of tinkering gear, pulley system with chains. You're able to spend maybe 5-10 minutes investigating this mech up above, and you are definitely very interested in your grand idea of building something quite monstrous. You remember that conversation we had?
I do. I sure do.
All of this is kind of coming together, Olden, here. As you guys kind of regroup and carry Unit 7's things, you're talking and trying to figure out, and you guys can RP that later or just talk and chat later, trying to figure out what the hell to do next about that. Let me go to my notes.
I know just what to do.
I know just who to contact.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, I speak Loxodon.
Oh. Okay. So do I.
Do you actually?
What does that have to do with anything?
It's part of
Well, we
my
gotta-
tribe.
Gotta talk to the real estate agent, and I'm gonna totally
I
butter her
had
up
it
in her home
written in my
language.
Okay, so yeah, you guys begin to you head to the real estate agency, and yeah, you walk in and you see the Loxodon there, and they greet you. What do you guys do?
Apparently you guys knew about some Loxodon that I didn't.
The Loxodon
Which
is the person that's running the business, I believe.
Filter lady.
The what?
I've
I have
never-
her name.
This was definitely while I was not here.
Hold on, let me find her name.
That was the same session.
Madab?
Sounds right. I'm trying to find my notes.
Madab took the homes. She's a Loxodon. Yeah, Madab or
We had that whole
however
conversation
it's
about whether Loxodon had club hands or finger hands.
Yep.
pronounced. Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
this.
Mudab, and then the human is Tristana. But yeah, you approach and you see Mudab there.
Hello. So we're back, and just Tetra and I look rough as all get out. FYI.
Eyes are wide. Amanda, your speakers are picking up again. Her eyes are wide, and she rushes towards you and reaches over to Trishana and says, "Get them some water quickly. Are you okay? What happened to you? Do we need to call the guard?"
Spoopy ghosts.
One of those were
So-
legitimately haunted.
Yeah. Well, Well, yeah, it was. She was dead, so yes, haunted. Very magically haunted.
Trishana, give me the file in that third house. Quickly, quickly. And you see her kind of rush off, and you hear her, like, slipping, and she, like, drops a jug of water and, like, sets it on the counter and, like, quickly recovers herself and then heads back to a back storage room, and you hear her rifling through, like,
I pour a
crates and
drink
stuff.
for Tetra.
Thanks, I don't need it. I whip out my plunger.
Give it back then. Fuck you.
Plunger.
I do need it.
That doesn't make any sense. Wait a second.
You pull out the plunger and what? What do you do with it?
And what?
Do you use it?
Oh my god, I'm gonna use it.
Are you really?
God.
In this office?
Really?
I find a bucket. Is there
Yeah,
a bucket?
sure.
Okay, I'm gonna say stream,
Okay.
and I gotta roll a D100.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Why wouldn't you just take the glass?
49. It is salt water.
Nice. So you pour this
Good
water that looks fine. It looks like, you know, like regular sink water where it's like a little thick, has some of that mineral in it and stuff. And you go to take a huge swig of it. It's just straight salt water. Give me a Constitution save.
Good job. Yeah.
You know, I actually think cats can drink salt water.
Can they?
That's
I don't
Oh,
know.
that's actually true.
not in this world. Fuck
Wait.
you. Give me a con save.
Yeah, cats can. Leonin can't.
12.
12. You just spit it out and I spit it out. Yeah.
Never mind.
I'm not gonna
I
tell
need
you what
to
you
go
do next.
outside.
Oh, you want it? You want it now?
Glug, glug, glug.
Tetra, did you just drink toilet plunger water? What the fuck?
No, it was ocean water.
You saw Tetra like hold the plunger over top and just comes out of like the bottom rubbery part and he drinks it. Trishana quickly comes back with the file and hands over to Mudab, and she like flips through it and she says, "Okay, 2-story with a basement." And she's like flipping through it and she says, is everyone okay? Do we need to send anyone there? What?
I mean, we took care of it. As far as we can tell, the magic is gone from the house.
And the ghost.
She stops and she goes, Hannelary? Relisa Hannelary? Who is that?
That's her. That's our friend.
I'm Relisa.
She like looks up to you. You see her kind of run her finger down, flip a page, flip it back. And then she like spins it around to you, and you see at the bottom, you see your signature. And says, "Is this your property? Is this your signature?"
It
It
is
is.
now.
Yes, it is my house. Yeah, it was. I got it. It was inheritance.
How
Long
serendipitous.
story.
You just see her look bewildered, and she looks over to Tristan and says, "I thought you said these houses were on the market, uninhabited. Oh, this is such a waste of
Well, I mean,
gold."
On the market, I'm willing to sell it.
No, you're not.
No!
No. After
I
what
mean-
we went through.
she says, "Well, I mean, how much would you sell it for?"
I mean, I would have to look at like how much I can get for it.
come on.
and...
She
I'm gonna-
closes
hold
the
on.
file and
Cops in
just
the
hands it.
neighborhood.
She just closes the file and hands it to you. And she says,
I'm
"We
gonna
were looking
whisper-
for Flipper. I unless you wanted to sell it for 500 gold, we're not interested."
Oh, definitely not. That worth is like $1 million. Did you see how huge
Really?
that house
It's
is?
worth $1 million. Come on, release a.
Wait,
No
wait,
concept
wait.
of money. She hands you the file, and she says, "Well, I suppose we hired you to clear out your own house. A job is a job. We did in fact hire you. And she pulls out a little pouch of money that's handed to her from Trisana, and she says, "Well, here you go. This God, how much did I say?
Oh god, I'd have to go back. Hold on.
Oh man,
I'm looking. I don't think it was very
that's the
been a
much.
kind of
minute.
shit I should actually write down.
75 gold a house,
Okay, sounds good.
I believe.
Sounds good. Yeah,
We had negotiated her up from like 50.
that sounds
50, and then I scratched it out to 75. So yeah.
So 75 times 3 houses, 225. So how many of you are there? 4. So no, 5. Yeah, 4 of you. So each of you can add 56 gold and 25 silver. Actually, no, that's wrong. Whatever. 56 gold, 25 silver. Fine.
I'm gonna
It's a
go to
little more,
release
but-
and be like, hey, since we probably are gonna be traveling a bit, can the mice and the orphans at least live there for a while?
Oh my god, you want to let the mouse live in our cool house?
Our cool house? This is Releasa's. And 2, we're not even going to be here.
Damn.
I mean, I was thinking that I could try to find somebody to like clean it up and rent it out and start making money on it.
As you
Well,
guys
I
are
mean,
having
we probably
this,
don't need much room.
as you guys are
I
having
need to
this
make a
exact
wisdom save.
conversation, as you guys are having this exact
Releasa.
conversation,
Oh, yeah.
and you walk out, you see in front of you. Give me 2 moments.
Releasa, I believe Ulden would like to use the workshop.
Sure. We can all share. It's a big house.
It's not like you guys would have gone without your own benefits. I just offered to make somebody's axe magical. I've got a pile full of robot parts upstairs. But hey, you know, if you
inline
want this
skates.
house to yourself and you want to rent it out like some kind of leech landlord.
I mean, why wouldn't I start making money on this? This is a huge house, guys. I mean, I guess I could start charging you guys rent. You guys gonna freeload off of me or what?
Yo, you can charge me rent and I'll charge you mercenary funds. So yeah, do
Or
that.
what?
For
For
keeping
what?
you alive.
I keep you alive, buddy. Old man.
That's rich. That's rich. This warlock who can't even shoot her Eldritch Blast straight is keeping me alive. I love it.
You kidding me?
So as you guys have this, and you hear that, are you kidding me? A human male approaches you, very tan, coiffed hair, kind of pulled back, and will approach you, and he will say, well, I'm surprised. I've seen some of those houses. I take it you folks are interested in money more than being safe. The name is Simon, and he reaches out a hand to shake anyone's hand.
Yo, Simon! I'll give him my hand.
Very good. He says,
He's my new best friend.
well, you all look very beat up, but I suppose that probably rings good in my favor. I want to offer you a job. I have reason to get into a Medusa's lair. You get me in,
Oh,
I get what I need. You keep whatever treasure if you kill the Medusa or anything we find along the way.
Yo, what's a Medusa?
You would know what a Medusa is. A Medusa is a race of snake-like creatures that can turn people into stone. You know what a Medusa is. They're like legend, not common, but legend and known.
I'm insight checking his ass so quick.
Roll an insight check.
Give you a little dude just popping out of nowhere.
I mean, I do like money, Mr. Simon. And I hand him my hand and I daintily, like, shake it.
Just respectfully takes your hand and shakes according to how you present. And you look over this individual, and they appear to be fairly well geared. They have this mask that's sitting atop the head that was pulled back a bit that he kind of repositions. It's like a pure white mask. You see on the back there's a long sword that has this brilliant shimmering glow. He's wearing fine chainmail with a large left shoulder pauldron. As you just kind of look Shoal over. Well, are you interested in the job?
My insight was 13.
Yeah, it seems like he's on the up and up. Seems like someone trying to hire some mercenaries, probably.
this sounds
just,
like a very deadly job.
You
It
just,
is.
like,
You're pretty
randomly walk up
well-equipped.
to people? Or, how do you
He
normally find?
explained why he came up to us. It's because we're really cool and we are good with danger and
I've
killing things.
been posted up by the job board for the past few days, keeping my eye on would-be adventurers who attempt to get work out in the fields, work in the mines, sign up for soldier duty. And while I've seen some interest, I have not seen any quite like yourself that show the promise and potential that I need. This is a deadly job. He looks over to Tetra. This is a deadly job. It will be very dangerous. I cannot guarantee your safety or your lives, but it pays well.
What does it pay if there aren't any treasures?
10,000 gold for your group.
10,000 each, right?
That is
For
not
the
what
group,
your
you
group
should
means,
say.
no. And that is a substantial amount of money.
Yeah,
That's a
it
lot,
is.
yeah.
That's like 300 lifetimes worth of gold.
Can we at least rest and think on it till the morning?
Absolutely.
I'm quite
Unfortunately,
wasted right now.
unfortunately, my quarry is able to wait. So take whatever time you need to prepare. I'm staying at a tavern down the road, and he points over to a tavern that I'll give you the name of later. But he says, I'm staying there for now. If you have room and board wherever you're staying at, if you have homes here, I'm not sure if you're locals or travelers, but if we could house together, that would be preferred, and we
Okay,
could talk business.
Relisa, are we going back to your house?
House is quite. Oh, that house.
I mean,
Sorry,
you
I was
wanna-
thinking of her original.
You want to stay there tonight?
I just want to let this guy who's offering us 10,000 gold know where we're going to be. So are we staying there?
Or do we want to go back to the artificers? The tinkerers?
I got to
place?
take that robot apart. So I'm headed back to that house one way or another. You just tell me if we're sleeping there.
I guess we can sleep there, yeah. And we'll
The
bring
Artisan Guild have
we'll bring perfume along too.
Perfume.
What were
Yeah.
you saying, Tetra?
Wouldn't the Artificers Guild or the Artisans Guild have facilities to fix him?
Don't you want to see your girlfriend, Olden?
What? Huh? I got a
Yeah.
robot. There's robots upstairs.
I also
Means women when you have
my-
robots.
I also need my
that's
wheelie shoes from the girl.
Point is, we don't have to go back to the creepy house tonight if we can just go to the Artisan Guild.
Yes, but there's a robot at the house.
And we can see the robot.
It's an
Tomorrow.
exploded robot. It's not going anywhere.
Alden, what if the ghosts come back? What if something comes back? Are you really willing to risk that right now, or we can have a good rest and
Also, that
tackle
place
it in the
is
morning?
shambles.
The girls might be there. You don't know.
You see this gentleman in front of you who introduced himself as Simon says, I would be interested to see a Robotnik mech. I've heard legend of a few crossing from other realms when the Lightfall originally happened. Is this one of those creatures?
This one isn't.
Not one
but
of those.
We're associated with one.
Oh my. I did not see him.
Right.
We're
I did see
associated
him.
with two.
I did see him walk with you this morning, but he's not returned with you. Is he all right?
We
Oh.
don't know.
He's missing.
We don't know.
A lot of things happened in that house, which is why I rather sleep at least for a night
The house
outside
took
of
him.
it.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, if you
Let's
are
go
going
back to the Artisans Guild.
and he looks over to Olden, if you are going to inspect this robot, may I come with you? I am interested in such things.
Yeah, though my party mates do make an excellent point. You can find us tonight at the Artisans Guild. Let's meet here tomorrow, and we'll take a look at these mechanical beasts together.
Understood. I will. How many days do you think it would be before you're ready to go? And I will remind you guys that you remember there was a town crier saying that there was a speech from the king due in about 2 days.
Yeah,
So
which I
17
do want
days.
to be at because I want to try and get the dude on my side for my tribe. So I do want to be at
I
that
mean,
speech.
yeah, I mean, if we meet there tomorrow, we could at least give it a once over, see what we've got, right? And then be at the king's speech the day after.
So
and then just-
maybe leave in 3 days' time?
You
Oh,
know?
leave for
Friday.
your job. I
Yes.
see.
Yes.
My job, by the way, will take, I believe, over a 10-day.
Ooh. So let me ask you again. Meet us at this house tomorrow. Let's see what it'll take to. Let me give this robot an appraisal, and then I can give you a more accurate date for when we can depart.
Fair enough. I can wait for a more accurate date tomorrow.
Just
before
until the
making
morning.
Any final decision. Well, it was lovely meeting you all. I will see you tomorrow morning back at your keep. And
Have a good rest.
Yeah.
he bows
our keep.
respectfully and walks away. Do you guys head
Nice
back
to meet you, Simon.
He nods and walks off.
Now, who wants to play poker? And I whip out a deck of cards.
No.
We sit down in the middle of the street and play poker.
Do you guys head back to the keep that night at all, or are you just going to the Artisan Guild?
Pick a card, any card.
Does he have any
Well-
Wait a second. Wait a
sigils on
second.
him before
Does he have any what?
happens? Like city sigils or anything on him?
Give me a
Identifying.
investigation check unless there's a different skill you want to use. Tell me what and why.
Man, I
Oh,
wish Klobeck had the
investigation's
deck of
fine.
many things.
I
God.
wish that Klobeck had the deck of many things.
Oh my
That
god.
would be the
Or
end of Avernus.
Pippi.
Yep.
What'd you get?
15 for
15?
investigation.
Yeah, you recognize, you've seen some dignitaries from other major cities kind of come and go to your tribe, and you recognize a emblem on his pauldron. I'll let Peter describe it. This is Peter's character, by the way. But you do see a
Oh.
family sigil on the pauldron that you recognize as a well-to-do family.
This is the guy who's trying to hire us?
Yes.
Oh, I decline.
Okay,
Rude.
so do you guys? We're gonna skip ahead a little bit here. Are you guys going to go to the keep at all tonight? The
I
house?
would I would say, should we take perfume to the keep though? Because we didn't technically clean out that first house.
No, I mean, fuck. Let's just go. I need to sleep. Let's go to sleep. Can we just stay at
Can
the
we-
Artisans Guild tonight and then
I need
come
Yeah.
back?
to know. I need to
I
be
just
filled in on the
feel like we should
yeah,
lock it up
whatever
first?
the first house was.
Yeah, let's go
Tonight.
lock it. Do we get keys with
and
the folder?
then
You do not get keys with the folder, but you may
Oh.
go buy a set of locking keys or speak to a keysmith who will do a quick job for you guys. You can
I'll
mark,
do that.
mark off a gold for that, or 5 silver for that job. They rekey and give you a new locking key. As you guys approach, the house does not look the same. When you approach it, what was a wooden and with like a stone foundation now has 4 columns for kind of circular towers on each corner of this house. What used to be wood is now fully stone. The front door is a very large, ornate gate with a kind of silver filigree at the top. At the along the edge between these 4 towers are battlements. You have a traditional keep. As you
I
walked away, you didn't see it happen. Just when you get back, it is now a keep.
It's like those screaming angels from Doctor Who. You look away and then it's different.
Yep.
You walk inside though, and there is it's weird when you walk in. The interior is the same layout, but there are now extra doors on what would be the exterior walls that are connected to basically empty hallways that lead up to these parapets and these battlements to get in defensive positions.
I'm panicking quietly and I'm sprinting up the stairs. You know how you do, where you like skip every other step to check to see if the robot is still there.
The robot is still there. All the creepy beds are there. The blast radius, everything inside is the same, except all. As you guys investigate, the wood is no longer spongy. It is solid wood. There's no
Oh,
rot.
thank God.
There is a basement with all the same stuff. There is no exterior door leading out. It is now just a blank wall where that kind of entryway was.
Oh man, you used the wrong adjective. Now I have to go into the paperwork about the rot.
Oh yeah. So you guys, so you're going to lock it up and then leave, is that right?
yeah, I think we're still gonna
Okay.
Yeah.
for the night
Yep.
at least.
Very good. So you guys head there. Everyone, you may mark a long rest. You may also level up. But before we do that, you all fall asleep. And let me see here.
Oh fuck, are we visited by spoopy ghosts girls?
Probably. But
Relisa, not Relisa, Sherfa.
oh god, I had to pee and I'm waiting now. Okay.
Yours is pretty quick. As you fall asleep, your eyes close, and in your ear you hear the same voice of that 6-year-old girl, and you just hear, "Thank you, princess."
I just stir my sleep, but there's a smile.
Relisa, You find sleep difficult. You twist and turn and find something poking you on your side.
Oh, sorry, release it.
That's Klobek.
I move my hand to see what's poking me.
Do you like grab it or do you just like push out the way or what?
Yeah, I grab it to see what it is.
You pull a rock out.
Is there anything special about this rock? Is it a normal rock?
So to clarify, you are in the Artisan Guild, the very well-kept room. You are in a bed with linens. A rock, a substantial rock sticking in your side, is now in your hand. As you look at it, and you look around, you're sitting on your bed, you look over and you see a rock ledge next to you. And then you turn your head, and then you see a cavern leading away. You look down below your feet where your bed was, and you're sitting with your legs crossed in front of a small fire. You see a drow, much like your previous vision, standing on a small ledge with this cavernous pathway leading downwards into darkness. You see Follop is covering the pathway heading towards you, and behind you see Vanthax down the pathway where you originally headed from, looking for more of those rock-like creatures that you encountered during your trek. Barnabas leans towards you, unrolling a map from the side of his pack, and he says to you, "We've been hired by a contact called the Fox King." He raises a hand, and before you can get a word in, he says, "No, not an actual fox. He's just a man." He continues to roll out the parchment. "This is a ruined temple. Within our contents, he wants collected. Apparently he has already sent 3 other parties into attempt to collect, each one only having a single survivor, the same guy. But he now refuses to try again. But he's able to write up a map of the layout of the temple. Apparently there are some traps." Barnabas begins to point out a few places on the map. Here, here, and here. These are pressure plates. This one, a gout of fire. This one, a trapdoor. And this one, it makes you dance or something. It's unclear. Barnabas continues explaining the layout of the temple as you ask questions, getting a firm idea of what's to come. Barnabas then wraps the parchment up and says, "So, when you get to this last room, dispel the chests, and then get the hell out of there. Unfortunately, we cannot teleport the goods or rip a hole in reality, so we gotta hoof it." Barnabas packs up his stuff and calls to the others and looks at you. "Last chance before we get into it. Prepare yourselves." You see the drow cast spells that you do not recognize, but there's a new darkness enveloping you and a sheen on Barnabas. You travel forward for another hour until you get to a ledge that drops off into nothing. Barnabas points to Follop and says, "Check it out." You see Follop cast a spell on himself, and he runs and begins to leap out into the darkness off the ledge. But before his foot leaves the ledge, a large 4-foot bolt strikes into his side, and he immediately turns, releases magic into the left side of the cavern, and the 3 of you immediately leap into action. Barnabas casts a spell on you, giving divine magic guarding you. What do?
What?
What do you do?
What are my options? Something was coming at me?
You see your ally ahead of you engaging, and you are just covered with this divine magic for protection. Do you run forward? Do you hide? Do you want to get involved?
Yes, I would run forward, and I would try to release magic to help my ally.
Very good. So you get involved. You leap out and see this devil, this large devil creature with a wicked, mangled crossbow that drips with yellow pus. You see a glowing phoenix coming off from the distance, and below an endless pit with some ropes hanging off some stalagmites. Follop teleports to the back of the devil, reaches around with 2 glowing weapons, and plunges them into the back of the creature's neck. As Vanthax comes out with a large mace, he hurls it through the air, and it slams into the shoulder of the devil. The hammer flies in an arc, rolls back. Follop releases his daggers from the neck of the devil as the hammer smashes into the back of its head. The phoenix flickers and radiates with electricity as it appears in front of you all, skipping as if to teleport directly to your position, large and encompassing. Barnabas reaches his hand out and a purple ray connects to the beast as it shrieks. Lightning radiates around it, forming reactively. What do you intend to do in this moment?
I try to destroy this beast.
You continue to fight and you cast Blight. Your fingertips touch this lightning creature and it shrieks in pain and radiates more of its lightning damage to you. Your vision cuts. Light flashes and you're only able to grasp moments as this battle is too chaotic to completely make out. Flashes of energy, explosions, swords, hammers, arrows flying in every direction. Another flash of lightning highlights you falling off the ledge as an explosion knocks you from it. Another flash of a moment. The face of Barnabas reaching over the ledge with his mouth agape and his eyes wide. Another flash. Vanthax getting stabbed in the stomach by this devil creature. Another flash. Fall at the last minute looking toward you and teleporting next to you, wrapping his arms around you as you connect with him, waiting for a moment. Then another flash, and then the floor begins to erupt towards you. Your vision blurs. A dimension door rips open ahead of you, and another one peeks just within sight, just hovering over the bridge floor as the two of you tumble and roll and land on this bridge. You take stock and hear the yelling of a battle above as all you can do is wait, and then silence. Falp looks over to you. Are you all right?
Yeah, I think I'm here.
You both pause for a moment as he kind of looks at you inquisitively and goes, "Are you all right?"
Yeah, I think so. Are you all right?
Yeah. Barnabas then flying down, dipping into your vision, holding Vanthax as you regroup. You see both of them are bleeding and injured and holding themselves doubled over. Barnabas speaks up. I told you it'd get serious. Let's see what we can find here. Spread out. Keep your eyes open. As everyone kind of spreads out, one down one way, one down another, and Barnabas kind of looking around, beginning to cast some magic. You turn around and walk, and you see just ahead of you this statue. As you approach it, it begins to animate. Leave this place. It will be your doom.
Take my chances over here, boopty statue man.
That way spells disaster. Leave while you can.
Is Barnabas that way?
Barnabas is like 15 feet kind of over your shoulder, not really paying attention.
I would walk over to Barnabas and be like, the statue's talking to us.
He stops casting what he was casting, looks over to you, looks to the statue, and out of nowhere, a hammer flies through the air and smashes the head of the statue as the stone explodes. A metal sphere comes winding down from the sky above, unable to be seen, but cracks to the surface of this bridge as the door hinges begin to open with a hissing noise. Fog and mist begins to flow out of it when you see snake-like appendages rise from the fog, tipped with eyeballs. A thick carapace hide connecting the stalks to a large eyeball full of rage and madness dilates as the four of you become within its vision. A large toothy maw underneath with a large tongue slithering back and forth, cutting its own teeth against the razor-sharp teeth. Barnabas simply puts his arms out in a protective position in front of you and just says, "Run." And the second that is told, all four of you turn around and begin to bolt down the pathway. You turn towards the creature as three eye beams are blasted towards you, attempting to dodge and avoid their harmful rays. Immense pain racks their bodies as you sense the energies being blasted to are extremely deadly, and a deep dread of sleep begins to come over you until you resist its power. You hold out a hand and banish it. Light flashes as these moments again become pictures rather than complete movement. You feel your heart as Relisa beginning to beat like you're about to have a heart attack or a panic attack. You feel like you should be awake, fighting this yourself. Traps activate as you see moments where your allies are launched off the edge of this bridge. You see your allies teleporting, reaching out, trying to stay on its edges. You see zombies apparating out of nowhere, coming down and quickly overwhelming your group as they're blasted off the bridge and flying and scattering into ash. Flashes of your group turn around as beams of light appear in random directions as you ran down this bridge, and the creature seems to have returned. You stare down the void of this bridge. As you turn around, you see a large door. Time, you feel, is running out. Another flash, fighting zombies. Another flash, the creature comes within view. Another flash, the door unlocks and begins to push open. Another flash, and you're on the other side, slamming it shut. And as the doors connect and slam shut, you are in complete darkness.
Am I able to... I'm not actually Relisa?
So metagame
Would I
wise,
notice,
you
like,
are,
look at my hands and be able to know who I am?
You look at your hands and they are not your hands.
Yeah, because that's what happened in my last stream too. It wasn't actually me. I look at my pack and see if I have like a torch or something I can light up the room.
You go to take off your pack, and as you reach for your shoulders, there's no strap there. You reach for your waist, and where you might have had spell components or sacks full of things you've collected, whether as Relisa or this other form, are gone. You are in these very simple robes.
Am I able to like cast light? Or
you attempt to apparate magic, and when you do, nothing appears as you normally would, but instead, out in front of you, about 50 feet away, is a pedestal lit up in a silvery light, like a column from nowhere. But as it radiates this dim light that you can now see radiating endlessly in every direction, you look, is a silvery liquid water. You look down at your feet, and you look down at your hands, and when you look this time, it is your own body. You appear to be back in your own. You pull down your hair to your side, and it is your hair, it is your length. But you look down at your feet, and your feet to be submerged in about half an inch of water. The silvery liquid. It's not transparent. It's like mercury, but your feet are going through it. And this pedestal, about 50 feet ahead of you, is dimly lit.
I would walk over to it, try to get a better look on it, see if I could figure out what this murky silvery water is.
As you approach it, you see the pedestal has these runes written on the side, kind of twisting up and wrapping around as it goes up. It's not a language you understand, but you understand that they are magic in nature. But sitting atop this pedestal that's maybe a foot by a foot square at the top, it was like a helix going upwards, but the top of the pedestal is a foot by foot square. On top of it, you see a white, not so much white, it's more of a silver, a hard silver. It looks like a piece of cloth.
I would reach out for it and pick it up.
Give me a charisma save.
As Relisa?
Yes.
A 14.
14. As you grab it, you immediately feel tired. Your body begins to sway. Your eyes lull in your head. But you pick it up and you look at it, and it appears to be a, like, for lack of a better description, like a superhero mask, a fully helmed thing you can pull over your head.
I would pocket it. I'm trying to put it in my pocket, or I would probably put it on.
You probably put it on, or you put it on?
I would. Relisa would put it on.
Okay. So as you put it on, as you get like the opening like over the back of your dome and you begin to pull it down, your body completely locks up. You are frozen and held. You cannot pull it down further. And in your head you hear, not in your head, echoing in this what seems like an endless chamber, reverberating. It's almost impossible to make out the words as it's echoing, but you hear it crystal clear at the exact same time. You hear, "You are the chosen, the last of my power. Find me before he does." And whenever that's said, you're able to then pull it down. And as it goes over your face, you feel the ability to cast spells you had never cast before. You feel your powers extend far beyond your ability. You feel more protected. And you feel mentally stronger. Give me another charisma save.
15.
Okay. You feel this paining sensation that you felt when you first reached out for the mask, but you're able to resist it. And you feel by doing so that you've done something good, though it's not said, but you feel like you've done something proud. And then whenever you kind of turn to do any sort of gesture or anything, you wake up. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Super cool. Amanda, did you recognize that?
I did recognize it. I was like,
I love it.
wait, Barnabas? What?
Good old Barnabas.
I was wondering
Oh, Barney.
I was wondering if either of you would have recognized it when we did the one shot, because that was the same name I used when I first
was.
Did you remember that when we did the one shot?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I
But it
totally.
wasn't
I was
any
all
of
like,
our
I
same
remember
names.
Barnabas. And then you were talking a little bit. I was like, oh damn, I'm at the place.
Yeah.
Wait,
cool.
don't blow up the statue. Don't throw your dwarven thrower at it. Stop.
I'm sorry.
Too late.
but
Too late.
I totally did.
So, you guys are level 7. This will be the last thing. It's super late, I know. I'm probably the only one really being affected.
I mean, super thank you for staying up, because that was a lot of extra.
Yeah, I wanted to get to that story beat. Good call for Peter not coming. By the way, that creature had only a few... it had 8 spell slots, but 4 level 1s, 3 level 2s, and a level 3. It used all its 4s and 5s. It had advantage on saving throws, which is why it resisted your Sacred Flame so often. It was immune to non-magic damage just straight up.
Yeah. No.
I noticed.
Fucking.
I'm sorry, Sherfa. We're gonna fix it. Okay? One of
But
these infusions is for you.
let's talk. Let's roll our hit points. I want to see where you guys land at, and let's talk about real quick what each of you are gonna get. So, who has anyone rolled their health?
I just
Mine
did.
is fixed.
Yeah, I did
Okay.
fix. I'm at 59.
Okay, Tetra, what are you at now?
66.
Nice. Holy cow.
All done. What do I
I
roll?
rolled a 7 on my D8 hit
Gonna be
die.
a 12.
Nice. What's your total?
So that puts me at
12.
42 plus my con.
Mhm.
So I'm at 60 hit points.
Nice. Holy cow. And Sherfa.
Oh, I should hit level up. Not just that.
And if you
63.
get a 1, re-roll it, obviously. I can't hear you.
Speak louder.
On my other character,
There you go.
whatever I roll plus something. How come she doesn't get plus anything?
Plus con.
Oh, what are you talking about?
It's plus your con modifier.
Yes, it did it.
Yeah, automatically add your con, so you just gotta type in your additional roll.
So you're at 84.
Dang!
Holy shit.
That's
shit.
dope.
Shit.
So what'd you guys get at level 7? Other than, well, yeah, what'd you get at level 7?
So Tetra gets a single level 4 spell slot.
Wow.
And that's everything he gets at level 7.
Oh.
I get really.
You get Feral Instinct.
What's
Oh.
Feral Instinct?
It's initiative advantage, I believe.
Nice. And something
Advantage
else,
on
right?
initiative. Additionally, if you are surprised and are not incapacitated, you can act normally
yeah.
on your first turn.
That's so
but only
cool.
if you enter your rage before doing anything else that turn.
Nice. So you can rage and jump in with an ambush. That's awesome.
And never be
Yeah,
surprised.
pretty much not be surprised. And you get advantage on initiative.
That's insane.
That
So
is
you're going to be
insane.
rolling real high initiatives from now on.
Or be really sad when you don't, because you should have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at my level 4 spells here. There's some neat sounding ones like Banishment.
Oh
Yeah.
boy,
It is a good one.
Ward.
can be useful, it's for sure.
Control water. Fabricate sounds
Is
cool.
it super thundery outside? Is that what that is?
Yeah, we have a thunderstorm that rolled in while we were playing.
Nice. What about you, Alden?
I got Flash of Genius, which
Okay.
is allowing me to use my reaction to, okay, when you or another creature I can see within 30 feet of me makes an ability check or a saving throw, I can use my reaction to add +5 to the roll.
Is that before the result is said? Does it say that?
You can use this feature 5 times, regaining uses on, I think there's a Sage Advice errata for this exact thing, so let me look real
Well, I
quick.
think if it doesn't specify it, if I say you fail, you can say add 5, as long as they don't, like, say the DC.
Flash. What is the timing of Flash of Genius? You can use Flash of Genius immediately after the triggering d20 is rolled and before any of the effects of the roll are applied.
Yeah. So I do often speak quickly, like you fail, you're stunned. So if you think you would have done it, don't be like, oh, I feel bad, I might be metagaming. Just say, I would have used Flash of Genius. Just jump in and say it. Because I try.
I will just try my best to insert it as quickly as I can.
Yeah, I try and
Or
move
Try
combat
to
along
decide
by.
before you tell him what you rolled.
So I can use it after I know they failed, but before the effect goes into play.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if I wait until after you say he's stunned, then rules as written it would not apply. But
yeah, if I'll try and do better not saying with the DC. I'll usually just say, okay, you fail, you're stunned, and you be let's do Flash of Genius. I'll be like, all right, that's a plus what? That's +5. Okay, still fails, so you're still stunned, or or you pass. So even if I say it, feel free to jump in. Relisa, what'd you get? What'd you get, Amanda?
I'll get an extra spell.
Wow.
And I will get a extra invocation, which I will figure out tomorrow.
Nice. You also your spell slot level goes up as well.
Yeah, it goes to 4.
Okay. So you get an extra
that's
spell.
not a small thing.
Yeah,
that's a big thing.
The bump in spell slot
Sorry.
is huge. It's all good.
Yes, I get a 4th level spell. I have invocation. Because we level up, I can change my spells and my invocation around a little bit.
Yep.
Which I do plan on doing.
Yeah.
That's an excellent point.
Drop one, change it and stuff. Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, this was super fun, guys.
Super fun.
I've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
So next time, yeah, I guess we got a king speech, and I'll tell you above the board as well. I'm going to put the map. I'm going to reveal everything on the map. So you guys can type up on this map however you want, how you want to lay out your stuff. Like if you want to claim rooms and stuff, like obviously clear it with quote unquote Amanda. Because it's unless you guys just agree to like tell Amanda to fuck off or whatever. I mean, y'all do whatever, but mark up the rooms how you want. You can, whatever is on there, quote unquote, you can say this is a bedroom now, this is an office. Like the map layout won't matter, just the room size and stuff does. And
I do get the biggest room. Haha, bitches.
And we will even dump a. This will be the workshop. It's a big workshop. There you go.
It's with a lot of thunder.
So. Yeah, I get to choose one level 4 spell. I only get one spell slot. But there are my always prepared spells. So I get 2 always prepared level 4 spells.
What are they?
Which is cool. One of them was the one I was thinking of taking, but it turns out I don't have to take it. It's always prepared. Which was Fabricate.
Nice.
Where I could, like, build a bridge.
Yeah. Yep.
That's one of the
what?
Fucking Forge Cleric just like makes things.
Convert raw materials into products of the same material. For example, you can fabricate a wooden bridge from a clump of trees, a rope from a patch of hemp, clothes from flax or wool.
That's insane.
Choose raw materials that you can see within range. You can fabricate a large or smaller object contained within a 10-foot cube or 8 connected 5-foot cubes.
Yo,
Given a
so I'm going to
sufficient
be
quantity of raw material.
hitting you up for that hardcore. Hey, who's being rude?
Who do you think?
What?
Do you want me to remove all the door icons, or do y'all want to leave those on?
I think doors are good.
Please leave them. Yeah, it'll be good to clarify.
Okay, so let me add a few.
If I'm working with metal, stone, or another mineral substance, the fabricated object can be no larger than medium, which means contained within a single 5-foot cube. The quality of objects made by the spell is commensurate with the quality of the raw materials. Can't create creatures or magic items. Can't use it to create items that ordinarily require a high degree of craftsmanship, such as jewelry, weapons, glass, armor,
I'm glad you know how to
unless you have
erase.
proficiency with the type of artisan's tools used to craft such object. Oh my glob, I can craft jewelry
Nice.
with a spell.
Cool. And Olden, you might have to think of a creative way. Actually, we're gonna add that kind of quote-unquote back door, and this will have a 10-foot wide by 10-foot wide.
Ah, yeah, like a loading bay.
Yeah. A loading bay. It's exactly a loading bay with chains. Very much like the one you use to get into this city. It's 10-foot wide by 10-foot wide platform, and it will take up. Let me see here. You know what? It's just gonna take up the stairs here. So these stairs are no longer here. And that is just like blocked off completely. So you only have one set of stairs to get in and out. But that is the loading bay that can get from the basement, and that loading bay goes up to the first floor, but then there's a side door with like giant not barn doors, but giant doors that are held by like a big log or something.
Super sick.
Or like a steel bar or something like that. So
we're gonna do it up, man. We're gonna do it up so much.
I suggest I suggest you guys keep this map clean. I know it's fun to fuck with each other's stuff. Amanda.
How do you erase what you do?
You click on it using the select and then you hit delete. I got it. And I would even refrain from like maybe do that. Actually,
Okey-dokey.
you can
I just wanted to have an office in the bathroom.
I would even suggest like
Ooh,
doing
Relisa
actual
took the
text.
explodey room.
Decided yet?
You literally put your name on it. It's over. The choice has been
I
made.
don't even know how to delete
You
it.
decided you wanted to have the master bedroom, right? That's it. That's the one.
Yep,
does-
you get the
it does
creepy
have
room
a-
where all the children died.
It does, if you look on the right side, it does have a balcony as well.
Oh, is that what this is?
Yeah, well, the balcony actually connects to the walkway or whatever to the tower.
Is this a little bathroom?
Like a powder room.
Gender.
This little
Where?
hole?
Giant office with the closet.
I will say that if you guys want to quote unquote remodel, move this stuff to like where you move the bathrooms here and there, and like spend like an accumulative like 50 gold in remodeling that way, hiring people to move, pipes of shit and whatnot.
Like, isn't that a shitter and isn't that like a sink? And this is
Probably.
like
I
a
don't
privacy
know.
screen?
Sure.
Maybe I'm
So
just misinterpreting, but
No,
Also get wall of fire.
oh my
Always
god.
prepared.
That's
oh
awesome.
my god. Oh boy. Oh boy.